stand alone as I call your name. I bare my soul and there'd be no shame. I'd stand there proud and waiting on you. I'd give my heart just to own your love. You know my thoughts would be only of the things you say and things that you do. I'd give my heart, bear you my soul. Yes, I would.
When you sent me that, I know you wasn't serious. When you sent me that idea, I know you wasn't serious.
I would die for you.
No, the album cover.
I'd give you
With the
love in the first
red,
degree.
blue,
I'd love
green.
you more, even more than me. My heart
No,
strong,
I'm looking for
but
so like
for
art,
you.
like a Warhol.
I'd show my love with no spoken words. I'd tell you things that you never
do it like a Warhol.
heard. I'd give my love faithful
or
true.
either a Warhol or something abstract.
I'd give my heart.
Do both of them.
Bear you my soul.
Right.
Yes, I would. I die for you.
All right. Okay.
I would die for you.
Good morning, Shirley Brown. Good morning, Willie's in.
Yes, and happy birthday to you.
Huh?
Shirley, happy birthday to her birthday in Florida.
Whose birthday?
I was down for you.
Oh, happy birthday, Shirley Brown. Celebrating in Orlando, Florida.
Yeah.
I give my heart, bear you my soul. Yes, I would. I would die for you. I would die.
Good morning, Coach.
For you. Hey, yeah, yeah.
Good morning, Tony Briggs.
And when I wake up in the morning, I'm blessed to see your lovely face. So from the twilight till the dawning,
Bixby, good morning, sir.
I know our love will be in place every day, every day, every day, every day. know our love will be in motion. Like poetry, it fills the space. And if love is the magic potion.
No, this is a song idea that I'm working on right now, Big.
Oh, I can't wait to get a taste every day. Every day. Every day.
Good morning, Fish.
Every day.
These are demos for songs that I'm going to record. Good morning, Ali, Brother Reverend Ali.
Hey, what's up, Pop? I want to hear that one song you got. Alive.
Morning, nephew.
Hey, what's up, What you doing, man?
Sitting inside the coach this morning. It's too windy outside.
I seen you about that water lately a lot. You don't think about jumping in, do you?
Alive tonight, that's what you want to hear?
Yeah, I gotta hear that alive, man. That might must be ringing in my ear.
Good morning, Jelena.
Fly. Why can't we just touch the sky? Try and reach our highest high. Do it all before we die. Fly, fly. If you wanna make it to the finish line, you gotta live your life, you can't be wasting time. Experience the world and just expand your mind. Put your fears away and be alive tonight. Alive tonight. Alive tonight. Give life all you've got to give. Shine your light, be positive. Energize the world and give. If you wanna make it to the finish line, you gotta live your life, you can't be wasting time. Experience the world and just expand your mind. Put your fears away and be alive tonight. Alive tonight. Alive tonight.
Good morning, Troy. Good morning, Lee Fletcher.
Lee, what's up, Lee?
Good morning. Good morning. I'd like to say good morning with a song for you. Good morning. Good morning. I'd like to say good morning with a song or two. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood, a wonderful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Kings in the Morning listeners, would you be my neighbor? Good morning, Ali. Would you be my neighbor?
Certainly, Jay.
Good morning, Chief. Would you be my neighbor? I mean, good morning, Sir Fisher-Lot. Would you be my neighbor?
Certainly, Jay. I'm bringing Reagan Whiteside and Bobby Humphrey with me this morning.
How did you get him mixed up with Sir Fisher? I mean,
Chief. You know, because he looked like a chief. He looked like he in charge of some shit, you know.
he do look like one of them Indian tribe chiefs.
Yeah, like he. Oh no. So now, so those songs. Good morning, Mr. Elliott. Those songs are going to be with this song.
The moon, the stars, the sky, the sea, wind inside this ocean breeze. Your heart beats my melody. Life, it sounds so good to me. The ups, the downs, the key to life. Vows we take as man and wife. Love only a child can bring. Precious is
Good morning,
her
Christy Graham.
offering. I'm so happy I can sing. Life is like a symphony. My life is like a symphony. I'm so happy I can sing. I'm so happy I can sing. Life is like a symphony. My life is like a symphony. The birth, the growth, the life, the love. Good things we
No,
do
Mr. Elliott, not on the
love.
news.
When to walk in harmony. Life is like a symphony. The joy, the pain, the breath of life. Happiness, I'll take a slice. Do's and don'ts and stress and strain. I don't need inside my brain. I'm so happy I can sing. Life is like a symphony. My life is like a symphony. I'm so happy I can sing. I'm so happy I can sing. Life is like a symphony. My life is like a symphony.
You gonna be saying backgrounds finding?
Yep.
I'm testing them now.
I'm so happy I can see. Life is like a symphony. My life is like a symphony. I'm so happy I can see. Oh baby, I'm so happy. Life is like a symphony. My life is like a symphony, yeah. I'm so happy, yeah. I'm so free. 'Cause my life, yeah, it's like a symphony. Sing my song. Yeah. I'm so happy I can see. Life is like a symphony. Oh, my life is like a symphony. I'm so happy I can see. Oh, baby, yeah. Life is like a symphony. Oh, sugar, yeah. I'm so happy I can see. I love
Oh, I love the life I live.
They want to know if that's on the new CD, Pop.
No. No. No, unfortunately, good morning, Lino. That's not. This is on the album, the Soothing Bossa Nova album. That was first called Sexy Bossa Nova, but because Kente almost ejaculated on the show, I got to change the name of this CD. Got to change the album cover, all kind of shit.
Well, they say if that song ain't on the CD, they don't want it. Mr. LES, he said, "Hey man."
No, Mr. LES already paid for his CD. It's coming.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming for that ass.
Well, we starting to record that. We're gonna.
I bet you is.
But we're doing it two different ways. We're coming for that ass, and you don't get no pass.
Right.
So it can be on. We're coming, and you don't get no pass. We're coming, and you don't get no pass. We're coming, and you gonna get no pass. We're gonna be the lawnmower. You gonna be the grass. You killed a white woman. It's still.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna need to beefing up your security when you bring it out.
Good morning, Cal Williams. Wouldn't that be funny though? That'll become that serious?
Yeah. It sure will be. It could be. Shit, this world ain't got no ideas. This world ain't creative like you, Pop. This world is fucked up. They steal ideas through the TV. They see
Good morning, Greg.
And they steal it through the TV before you get a chance to come out with it.
Good morning, Greg Beasley. Yeah. Well, you see, it's going down. So you see what happens in a country where they got rules and regulations in place. Ex-Prince Andrew arrested on his birthday over Epstein allegations. They don't even call him Prince Andrew anymore. Good morning, Del Burney. They don't even call him Prince Andrew.
What they call him, Jay?
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor.
That's a cold shot. That's cold.
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor is what they call him.
Man, we live in a fucked up world.
Hey man, was arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office over his links to Jeffrey Epstein. So it's going. Disgraced ex-Prince Andrew was arrested Thursday on suspicion of misconduct in public office for allegedly forwarding confidential trade documents to pedophile pal Jeffrey Epstein. At least 6 unmarked police cars and around 8 plainclothes officers swooped onto the King's brothers' Sandringham estate in eastern England early Thursday. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor's 66th birthday. Andrew, who is still 8th in line for the throne, faces a maximum sentence of life in prison if convicted. One officer was seen carrying a police-issued laptop after arriving at Sandringham around 8 a.m. with the cars leaving around 30 minutes later. Police also searched a separate property in Berkshire, reportedly his former home, Royal Lodge. The force said without directly identifying the King's brother, strict UK laws. Andrew remains in custody, a Thames Valley police spokesperson said. Andrew was reported to Thames Valley Police earlier this month over alleged misconduct in public office following complaints that documents in the Epstein files allegedly showed he'd shared trade documents with the convicted sex offender. Trade envoys must keep details about their trips confidential, even when they are no longer in the post under the Official Secrets Act. King Charles III expressed his deepest concern at the arrest while vowing his full and wholehearted support for investigators. Let me state clearly, the law must take its course, the king said, with heir to the throne Prince William and wife Kate Middleton saying they supported the statement. The royal family was not told in advance that Andrew would be arrested, as reported by the BBC News. The Queen is continuing with today's engagements in central London. The arrest came just hours after UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer said that nobody is above the law when asked if Andrew should voluntarily speak to investigators about his pervy pal. Pervy pal. I think that's a matter for the police, he told the BBC. They will conduct their own investigations. But one of the core principles in our system is that everybody is equal under the law and nobody's above the law. It is very important. It is a very important principle of our country. And it has to apply in this case in the same way it would in any other case. Andrew's arrest also comes after a slew of UK police forces said they were investigating evidence within the trove of Department of Justice released files, a total of 87 flights linked to Epstein at or departed from UK airports from the early 1990s to 2018. Andrew was initially investigated over long-running claims by Epstein victim Virginia Giuffre that she was made to have sex with him 3 times, starting when she was 17, on orders from Epstein and his madam, Ghislaine Maxwell. Andrew was never charged and has vehemently denied any wrongdoing. However, he paid millions of pounds to Giuffre in a civil settlement while continuing to deny wrongdoing. He also lost his royal duties and titles over the scandal of his close friendship with Maxine and Epstein. Giuffre died suicide last year, but her siblings and their spouses celebrated news of Andrew's arrest. At last, they said in a statement soon after the news broke of the arrest, today our broken hearts have been lifted at the news that no one is above the law, not even royalty. On behalf of our sister Virginia Roberts Giuffre, we extend our gratitude to the UK's Thames Valley Police for their investigation and arrest of Andrew Mottenbaum Windsor. He was never a prince. For survivors everywhere, Virginia did this for you. Good morning, Janet Marie. Good morning, Nakia George. So, yeah, they coming. So this is what this is what Donald Trump didn't want to see happen. Because Donald Trump is good morning, Conrad. Donald Trump. Good morning, Barbara Coates. Donald Trump is next. This thing is going to keep growing and growing till where Donald Trump will not be able to run from it. And all of the things that he's done so far, all of the crazy stuff, was for this not to happen. Good morning, Bernard. Would you be my neighbor?
Absolutely. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, everyone. So, Jay, what was he arrested for? Was he arrested for that sex crime or something else? What was
Those sex crimes?
I don't think it's
now. Yeah, it's the sex crime. Yeah. Now that
I thought it was
because of his links to Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, okay, that's good. Good.
Good morning, JoJo Red. Yeah. So Donald Trump, and you see what they said, no one is above the law. Donald Trump is mentioned in the Epstein files over 1 million times. That's not an exaggeration.
I know it, but it's funny because it just he'll tell you I have nothing to do with that. That's crazy. Anyway,
Because they're used to being able to lie their way out of it. So, Donald Trump is, he believes he has the privilege of a white man to do whatever he wants to do. And he was sharing classified information, but it's in connection with the Epstein files, Kyle Williams. It's in connection with the Epstein file. So let's see what happens. Now, Donald Trump can only run for so long. And then even people that support him, they have to reckon with it. They can't run from it. Right, Mary? I'm just messing with you.
Good morning.
I'm just fucking.
Actually, you are right though.
It's got to be reckoned with. Happy birthday to Shirley Brown. Although you look like you're 16, you're really 22. Tony Briggs, you shouldn't be speaking about it. You should be, Tony Briggs, if you want to say something, you should be talking about the pedophile president that you support. Tony Briggs loved Donald Trump. Tony Briggs would be if we was in slave times, Tony Briggs would be Stephen.
So does that mean he excused him for doing it, or he doesn't believe he did it?
It doesn't matter which one, whether he excuses him or believes he didn't do it. It equals the same thing.
Yeah.
He, when you can bypass the criminality of a person because of your support for him, and it's just unwavering no matter what, that's a problem for me. Good morning, Fred. Would you be my neighbor? We can't hear you because you're on mute, sir.
He riding his bike.
Oh.
Yes, Jay, I would love to be your neighbor. I would love to be your neighbor, bro.
Well, thank you, Fred.
He riding his bike today. I hope he got nut support.
Tony Briggs said that's too far. So are you telling me, Tony Briggs, you no longer support Donald Trump? Is that what you're saying? Are you riding a bike? Is that what you're doing, Fred? Are you riding a bike? What do you mean if Trump is guilty?
Yes, Jay. Yes, I'm riding my bike, Jay.
Okay. Tony Briggs, what do you mean if Trump is guilty? I don't understand what that means. If Trump is guilty, his name is. Yeah, he said if Trump is guilty, he should go to jail.
Yeah.
The man's name is in the files 1 million times. He said he threatened to kill little kids that he was having sex with, that he was putting his wee-wee in. What are you talking about? Good morning, Michelle Neal. Yeah. Y'all got to make good sense to me.
Fred, did the doctor clear you to ride that bike yet? Because you know we don't want you in the house stuck because you can't walk.
And I don't want nobody blaming your death on me.
Yeah.
Because you know when Jeffrey died, I get the
It's
blame.
about everybody. You know, you killed motherfucker Jay. I already know what's up.
Danielle Torno, so that man is the most guilty. Come on now. Good morning, folks. Good morning, Danielle. And those bootlickers were all up in his face yesterday. Incorrect. Innocent until proven guilty is what Tony Briggs said. Tony Briggs, he's not going to be proven anything because he's the president and he's not letting it. See, that's why I'm not saying you retarded, but some of the shit you say is.
Tony Briggs ain't been. You come back, you run into a brick wall.
Yeah. You say innocent till prove, yeah, on fair grounds.
So that's what they're gonna run on. That's what they're gonna, that's what they're gonna stand by. That's what Black women co-signing for him made me sick to my stomach, is what Janet Marie said. He still shits himself daily because one of those children kicking a tent pole in the shitter. What are you talking? What is the kid George talking about?
I bet his wife knows about it, and I bet she looks at him. She looks at him with like just dirty. Yeah.
She don't even like holding his hand.
Yeah, you can see her body language. She don't even like being bumped.
And he's getting, this dude put orange paint on his face. Orange paint. The entire political system is hanging by a thread. Trump is just a spokesperson, is what T.J. Gibson said. He's not a spokesperson. No, he wants to be a dictator. Do you want J.D. Vance to be president? You do. You want him to be president. I know you want him to be president because you voted for Donald Trump, knowing that J.D. Vance was his vice president. So if Donald Trump died, J.D. Vance will be president. So you want him to be. I think people are too emotional. Greg Beasley said Trump made a hoe a housewife. Nakia George said he wanted one of those kids to put a tent pole in his butt. Well, the kid just knew he was about to be killed, so he kicked the pool. This is why he can't control his poop. So he kicked the pool? I don't understand what you mean.
I think she meant the pole.
So what do you mean he kicked the pole?
Apparently, sister's saying that one of these children was asked to put a tent pole in this man's behind. And I guess he threatened the child. And the child figured since he was threatened, he would kick the pole that was in his behind. And now he can't control his poop. I believe that's what sister is saying.
Oh boy.
Now, is that just conjecture, or does she have facts to back that up?
Well, she's saying it again. He kicked the pole while it was in his butt.
Tony said, I'm not in my feelings. I love talking politics. Well, Tony, I can't wait for Donald Trump to get a hold of your ass the way he got a hold of some of them Cubans he sent out the country. E-Mac said Janet is going to go cuss crazy this morning. She already started, E-Mac. She's already started. She's already on her tirade. It is, this whole thing could fall apart. Good morning, Mr. J.D. Henry. This whole thing could fall apart right before our very eyes. It's fact. I can't remember the kid's name, but it's been confirmed by the Epstein files that were released. Oh, okay. The Epstein files. So I think they just tried to overwhelm people with these files, and they figured nobody's going to read all of this stuff. So. What's today is Thursday, February 19th, 2026. I'm going to do the daily word. Brother Reverend Ali is going to do the word of the day. And we're going to get this party started. Right. There was a kid who referred to the tent pole. Cal Williams said. Tony Briggs said Bill Clinton should go to jail too. Tony Briggs, I think you might have wanted to put the poll up, but too. You sound crazy. World peace is the daily word. WORLDPEACE. I am the peace I wish to see in the world. Today I set the intention of creating peace wherever I go. This action blesses me, of course, but it also has the power to extend outward from me to others until we wrap the world in a loving embrace. I do not feel discouraged if my efforts do not yield immediate results. I remain steadfast. I am committed to being a peaceful presence, even as those around me are behaving in ways that are anything but peaceful, like Tony Briggs. I keep my heart full of hope and hold a vision of a peaceful, harmonious world. I pray and affirm that peace is dawning in every corner of the world, even in the dark corners of Tony Briggs' world. I'm comforted knowing that others are praying too, except Tony Briggs. I embrace every opportunity, watching the difference I make spread peace in the world, except at Tony Briggs' house. One act of kindness at a time. Today's Bible verse is Romans 14:19. Let us then pursue what makes for peace and for mutual upbuilding. Brother Reverend Ali, what is the word of the day?
OG, the word of the day is walks, spelled WALKS. And the definition for walks is to travel on foot in different places. Let me see if I can use that in a sentence. When I see Bernard walk, it looks like he's walking like brother, sister, child. Walks.
We're not doing this today.
Brother, sister, why you wanna have a child? Brother, sister, the child is out here acting wild. He has one short and long leg.
Bernard be walking like he got one short and long leg. Look at him.
I got a little sway in my,
I don't know. I think your leg is longer than the right.
A little dip in my hip,
No,
you can't.
no. I think one of your legs is longer than the other.
Now, let me ask you a question. Bernard, do you have a hip pointer, or is one of your hip?
I actually broke my hips when I was about 7 or 8.
Wow, Shirley Brown is 69. Shirley Brown, I didn't know you were 69. For some reason, I thought you were a little younger than me. Wow, Shirley Brown, you look good. Is Tony Briggs the new OAJ? Inquiring minds want to know. That's what Gravy Beans is.
He have to be naked and wear a towel first.
Man, OAJ is so mad. Howard is so mad that I didn't read his that I didn't read his thing, man.
Yeah. He be texting me all night, man. When you reject him, he come to me.
He said, reading the show transcript from last night makes me wonder if you don't have some pedal doubt. I am already aware that you are on board with most black folk. It is okay to beat your own children, which is justified by your parents beating you. You are a sad man with a hurt boy inside. You perpetuate the violence. Now I read that you didn't trust yourself to bathe your own daughter's sons. That's sick. Next time Fred comes over, have Fred give you a bath. Why not? You're not that far away from this being a reality.
That's stereo. That's
No.
stereotypical.
So let me tell you. So I said, so this is where he's so dumb, right? What I said was, with my son, he could, at that time, the world wasn't different. He took showers with me. It was okay. My daughter, by the time, because now we live in a different world, sensitivities are different. So when my daughter was 2 or 3 years old, after that, I stopped giving her baths. But what Howard is talking about is his own miserable life. Because if there's somebody on this show that would need somebody to give them a bath, or anybody that was on this show, it would be Howard, because Howard can barely walk now. And if you notice, he's in one little area. And because he's in one little area, he's stuck. Like, because his house isn't that big, right? It's a very small space. That's why he don't show you any space other than, good morning, Daphne, other than the area where he sits at, because there's no other real space. It might be just like a one-room apartment. You know what I mean? Where the bed maybe lets out. It's a Murphy bed. How you push it up in the wall when you're done. Yeah. I feel sorry for him. And no, I'm again, the world changed. You didn't beat your kids. You gave your kid a spanking if they acted out. I didn't whoop my kid. But I got whoopings. So, but the fact that he spends time, he spends time reading our transcripts. He spends time watching our show. That's how important we are to Howard. That's how important I am to Howard.
He just texted me.
I don't think about Howard outside of the show. Tony Briggs said, I'm not a super Trump fan, although I voted for him 3 times. Yeah. That makes you a super fan and also retarded.
That nigga Howard said, winning. He told me to tell you, he said he's winning.
He said he's not a super fan. If there was an election today, would you vote for him?
Text him back. He means weenie. He's a weenie. He's a weenie, and last night one of them lady boys came over. They gave him some weenies. And I know it got to be tough because he can't. It's not like he's got money and he can go anywhere. He's stuck there. Good morning, Larry Brooks. Can you imagine, like, just being stuck in a place, and then you got to save everything you can? Ask him if he want me to send him some money. Ask him. Tell him I'll send him a few dollars. If he needs some help, I'll send him a few dollars. Tell him all he got to do is say, please, Daddy, send me a few dollars. I need your help, Daddy. Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you always texting me all the time, man. Damn.
Yeah, you know why he's.
I said weenie. He's a weenie boy.
So some people, I'm watching people. So I saw this lady today who's in Panama, and she has her rent is $400 a month. 400, and she just said 450. It included water, electricity, garbage, and Wi-Fi. And she talked about how beautiful the property was, $400 or $450 a month. And then she said, but it's tiny. And I said, I'm not moving out. I'm not moving out of the country and live in a little tiny space. If I move out of the country, I'm gonna have a nice place. And I'm gonna have I want the same things I have here. I want somebody to somebody to take care of the house. I want somebody to drive me from time to time. I want the same deal.
Well, that ain't
Why
gonna
move
cost
out?
you, but that ain't gonna cost you but $1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be $3,000 or $4,000 a month.
Well, you
But,
can't
I
get a
mean-
cell phone for $400 here, so
Yeah.
a month. That's tiny. What she called tiny? What is tiny to her?
No, she says her place was tiny. There's another girl who's on named Montana. She's in Vietnam, and she says, "Yeah, the amenities. Thank you, Jana Marie. I need amenities to go with my living." She said, that it for as little as $1,000 a month, you can live in Vietnam. But I think if you want to have comfortabilities, you might get $2,500 a month. But still, $2,500 a month. I'd be a millionaire, and I'd have over $1 billion in the bank in a couple of years. $2,500 a month. I'm speaking at Club Nouveau next week. Next Thursday we fly out. So when I'm doing a Kings in the Morning on Friday, it will be from Alaska. And so I'm speaking to the Alaska Black Caucus, and I'm working on my speech. And I'm talking about a number of things. So let me see. I've written this speech a few different times. I did it yesterday for my Tavis Smiley show, and then I changed a little bit. I call it the shift. Because we have to shift from surviving to being in power. We have to shift from protesting to creating different types of policies. And we have to shift from yesterday to tomorrow. So this is what I'm going to say. Greg Beasley said, I'd be worried about security in some of the other countries. They would think you're a rich man compared to their standard of living. No, Greg Beasley, you don't have to worry about security. Those countries don't play. You do some funky shit over there, and they got FAFO. Fuck around and find out. They'll show you what it's all about. Good evening. We meet at a turning point, not just in America, not just in politics, not just in economics, but in us. The world is changing at a pace never seen before. Artificial intelligence is rewriting industries. Wealth is being digitized. Influence is measured in algorithms. Power is moving faster than legislation can follow it. And in the middle of all of it stands the Black community. Brilliant, resilient, creative, but still wrestling with old frameworks in a new world. The question is not whether the world will change. The question is whether we will. There was a time when building separate was survival, when segregation forced us to create our own banks, our own schools, our own commerce, when Greenwood and Tulsa rose as Black Wall Street because exclusion left us no other option. But survival cannot be our permanent strategy. We must evolve from Black Wall Street to Green Wall Street. Green is not about race. Green is about ownership. Green is about capital. Green is about equity, and green is about scale. We must stop introducing ourselves as Black businesses that happen to be good. And we must become good businesses that happen to be Black. Excellence must be our brand. Competence must be our language. And scalability must be our ambition. When our products compete globally, our race becomes a fact, not a limitation. The marketplace does not reward identity, it rewards value. And when we master value, we master leverage. We must also stop shrinking our story into a cultural sidebar. Our history is not a month. It's not an elective. It's not an appendix. Our history is foundational. Before there was a United States, there were Africans here in 1619, 157 years before 1776, before the Constitution, before the Declaration of Independence, before the title American even existed. We are sugar, we are cotton, we are tobacco, we are the transatlantic slave trade. Those were not side hustles in the American economy. They were pillars. They propelled this nation into superpower status. So when someone says, go back to where you came from, the answer is simple. We are where we came from. Our blood is in the soil. Our labor is in the infrastructure. Our culture is in the music, the language, the style, the innovation, and the spirit of this country. There's no America without us. And if America is going to move forward honestly, she must tell the whole story, not the comfortable parts, but the complete part. We cannot talk about progress without talking about power. Racism, bigotry, prejudice, bias, white supremacy, these are not emotional buzzwords. They are structural forces. During the presidency of Donald Trump, many conversations that were simmering beneath the surface erupted into the open. Divisions sharpened, misinformation spread, old resentments found new microphones. This moment requires honesty, not just from Black Americans, but from white Americans who believe in democracy. Silence is not neutrality. Silence is alignment. If justice is to prevail, it cannot be the burden of the wounded alone. It must be the responsibility of the nation. Now, let's speak plainly. There is a debt owed, not because of charity, not because of sympathy, not because of guilt, but because of government-sanctioned harm. The 13th Amendment abolished slavery. except as punishment for crime. The 14th Amendment promised equal protection under the law. And the 15th Amendment promised the right to vote. And yet, for generations, those promises were violated legally, strategically, and repeatedly. This is not merely about slavery. This is about criminality at the government level. Broken contracts, stolen labor, denied health, sabotaged advancement. People say the price is too high, too expensive, impossible. But the real impossibility is expecting generation norm to fix itself. And here's where we must think differently. We're not a monolith. We do not all want the same things. We do not all need the same tools. We do not all walk the same path. So why would justice be one size fits all? Imagine a structured, accountable system where eligible individuals 18 and older choose from a menu of opportunities: education grant, home ownership or land acquisition, 0% long-term business loan, healthcare guarantees, debt relief, tax relief, one-time capital payment. That's cash money. Maybe 18, 20 different things to choose from. Each person selects 3 options from this broad list. When you activate it when you're ready. They're the defined eligibility window. They're the fiscal structure. They're the long-term modeling. Justice does not have to be chaotic. It can be designed. When America compensates harm, she does not collapse. She corrects. And correction strengthens a nation. But here is the hard truth. While we demand justice, we must also demand discipline. We must stop glorifying dysfunction. We must stop celebrating anti-intellectualism. We must stop confusing clout with competence. Education matters. Financial literacy matters. Mental health matters. Family stability matters, and ownership matters. The world is competitive for internal sabotage. We cannot fight systemic barriers while nurturing self-inflicted ones. If we want capital, we must understand capital. If we want ownership, we must master management. If we want power, we must respect structure. And now, perhaps the most important shift of all, leadership. Too long, we have honored longevity over innovation, experience over energy, tenure over transformation. Our elders carried us through the fire. They marched, they organized, they built, they survived, and we honor them. But honor does not mean permanent occupancy. It is time to allow young Black leadership to move to the front, to speak, to innovate, to disrupt, to imagine, and imagine differently. The world our elders fought in is not the world we are competing in today. Technology moves faster, capital moves globally, influence is decentralized. Young leaders understand digital economies. They understand cultural currency. They understand new models of organizing. Old leadership must now evolve into something equally powerful: wisdom, counsel, sage guidance, not gatekeepers, but guardians, not blockers, but builders of bridges. The strongest civilizations in history mastered succession. When elders mentor instead of micromanage, when wisdom advises instead of dominates, when experience empowers instead of competes, movements thrive. We do not diminish elders by stepping forward. We honor them by succeeding. And elders do not disappear by stepping back, they ascend. A seat at the table is powerful, but building the table for the next generation, that is legacy. And beyond all of this, race, policy, economics, leadership, there's one final charge. We must get better at being human. Better toward people who do not look like us. Better towards people who disagree with us. Better towards people who grew up differently than us. The 21st century cannot survive 19th century thinking. If America is going to be great, truly great, she must pay her debt. She must tell the truth. She must honor her Constitution. She must embrace justice. But we must also evolve from survival to scale, from isolation to integration, from protest to policy, from Black Wall Street to Green Wall Street, from holding the mic forever to passing it with pride. The world is changing, and we will not be left behind. Because we're not guests in this country. We are the architects of it. We are not the footnotes. We are the foundations. And when wisdom stands beside youth, when justice stands beside strategy, when humanity stands beside power, there is no ceiling we cannot break. Let's build. Let's elevate. Let's empower. And let's become the generation that made humanity better, not just louder. That's what I have. But I'm still working.
Well done.
That was long, but it was good.
Well, it's got to be long because I have to speak for a certain amount of minutes.
Oh, okay.
I got to.
Okay.
But I think some of the stuff I'm gonna rewrite. Some of the stuff I got to tie together better. I'm gonna work on it. So it's not finished. I have till the 27th.
Much
Yeah.
work.
And
I
speak
really
on the
like the
20th.
part about the idea of different ways of paying the debt. I thought that was excellent.
because it's always because the argument has always been that it's going to cost too much money. So I got to figure out I got to tie it in better. That that the 14 trillion or 16 trillion dollars that they say it would cost us in order to do it. That's why it's impossible. That's not so. There's a way to do it. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something you probably, those of you who know me know, but those of you who don't, I'm a high school graduate. It's not like I have some big degree. So if a nigga with a high school graduate can figure this out, a lot of the smarty pantses that get paid to do this, they can do it. So I will. So I still got time to really tie it together. So, You guys want to hear the new Karen White remix? For her single. This is a Quiet
Yeah, let's
Storm.
go.
Yes,
It's the
please.
quiet. Find it. What I do with the Karen White remix. While I do that, I'm gonna let you guys know. I got a hold. Here it is. Here it is right here. No, that's the remix. That's the Georgie B. Let me find it. Hold on. I really believe that if there's ever a time for us to get the debt that's owed to us paid, now is it. Howard sent me his his money thing. He said, "Put your money where your mouth is." I said, "You got to call me Daddy, Howard. If you want some money, you got to say, Daddy, can you please send me a few dollars?" And I may send you a few dollars, but you got to call me Daddy, and you got to be on your knees begging. Mm-hmm.
Well, you know he can't get on his knees.
Well, I mean, yeah, well, he got to get on his knees begging.
You want him to video it?
Yep, he got to send me a video so I can show it on Kings in the Morning.
He get on his knees. You get on his knees. That's gonna require 3 people.
If he wants the money, he'll do it. He'll find them. That's the Karen White remix.
You see that it ain't all that's pride talking. You say that you don't care, that's fear talking. You said I was wrong, that's pain talking. You said moved on, that's just game talking. Hey, you're gonna want me back. Oh, you're gonna leave me one day. Oh, baby, you're gonna want me back. Hey, you're gonna miss my loving. You tried to spin it, but you're still the same. I ain't that girl, you know I've changed. I found my rhythm, now you played your part. You want a history, but not my heart. Hey, you're gonna want me back. Oh, you're gonna need me one day. Hey, baby, you're gonna want me back. Hey, you're gonna miss my loving. You came in late, said you lost your way. I poured you some tea, you had nothing to say. You said real quiet like the words might hurt. I watched you stumble, crumble, but I stayed alert. You cracked your smile, tried to change your tone. I knew that look, you were already gone. You said don't trip like you're stuck on repeat. I ain't mad, I'm just back on my feet. Ooh, you're gonna want me back. Ba-da-da-dee-dun-dun-day. You're gonna want me back. You're gonna miss my loving. Ooh, you're gonna want me back.
Good morning.
Gonna need me one day. You're gonna want me back. Yeah. You're gonna miss my loving.
Jelena says the real issue is not about how much it would cost to rectify and correct. It's about staying in economic power, and the powers that be are losing that control. Good morning, Francis. I don't know if that's so. No, they can't. You can't lose control when you create the system. Jelena, I don't think that um I think they're afraid that by opening up this door, that will open up a lot of different lawsuits because once you admit to the criminality of it, and and then all the different institutions that benefited from it, that I believe that they're afraid of all the different doors that would open. But I think it would have to be, and that's why there would have to be an agreement that once this debt is paid, that all bets are off. You can't talk about it anymore. But I think this is why we have to start having conversations in our own communities about financial literacy, about wealth building, about a next generational transfer of wealth. Because we'd be the first generation that across the board could pass wealth from one generation to the next. We'd be the first generation doing that. But I think because of it, and because of our ability to learn and our resilience, that in 50 years we would be some of the top wealth builders in the world, for sure, in the country. So and once that would happen, the shift of power would happen of how the country would be ran. It wouldn't be but as we sit on a foundation of racism, bigotry, prejudice, bias, and white supremacy. That's how this country sits. That's why a Donald Trump could become president, and all the things that he enacts can just fall into place because it's already there. All you're doing is dusting it off and putting the mechanism back to work. The mechanism name. So time would change it, though. I think as wealth accumulation started in Black, brown, marginalized, and immigrant communities. Because think about this. We know as a country what investing and what investing in infrastructure and investing in futures can do for somebody from a wealth standpoint. And yet we don't teach it in school. We don't teach it in elementary school. Why aren't we teaching our kids from the beginning about wealth management, financial literacy? Why aren't we teaching elementary school kids that? So by the time you get out of high school, you automatically have a trade account because you've been practicing, you've been teaching it all along. You've been doing all these different things. So by the time you step into the world, investing is automatic. When you get out of high school, you got to go get a job. You're going to go to college, you're going to go get a job. Why aren't we teaching why aren't we making these things second nature? We're the richest nation in the world. But just imagine if that's what we started doing. Well, if we started doing those things, the basic tenements of life, shelter, food, clothing, there would be things that you don't have to fight for. They would be automatic in your life because you would all the things that allow you to live that kind of life. That's the road of milk and honey that America, the gold and riches. That's what America was projected as. But she also was projected as justice and equality for all. She never lived up to it. And Daphne said, and our education department sucks. Yeah. But Daphne, there was a time when Black folk were highly educated when we had our own institutions. We were better educated with less resources. Janet Marie said, white people do that at home and are forbidden to share that with people. And that's Janet Marie blanketing white folk as one. My dad used to torture me as a teenager about saving money. Now I thankfully acknowledge his wisdom of what Jeff Carlin said.
Jeff, yes, as for the debt, they have companies that really fight against that, like Philip Morris. These are companies that are clearly still existing and they made a lot of money through the slave trade, and they're still here today. Those people they'll fight that tooth and nail. It would cost them a lot of money.
No, it wouldn't. No, it would not.
Why not?
Because what we would do is we would say, if the country's going to pay the debt, then those things, we're not coming after any of those companies. Because you get to pick what you want from 20 different categories. You get to pick 3. So let's just say that you got a one-time payment of $300,000. And so you could say, well, I want that one-time payment. Let's say you get all your any back taxes, you get to wipe them out. Any back debt, you get to wipe that out. So now you just got $300,000. You got your back debt, your back taxes, your back debt. You clean with $300,000. That's what you want. So I want a $1 million small business loan at 0% interest. I want no taxes. I don't want to pay any taxes for 20 years. And I want any old taxes that I have, I want them wiped away. That's what I want. So now I got $1 million loan, no taxes that I'm going to pay for 20 years. So all the money I make for the next 20 years is tax-free. I get to make that money, make money, so I can put it in the stock market and everything, right?
Right.
And any back taxes I had just went away. Somebody else might say, I want a home. Some youngster might say, I want a free education, I want a home, and I want $300,000. Somebody else might say, I don't need money. I want land. I want health care for the rest of my life. And I want my old debt to go away. And so everybody get to pick what they want. And everybody's not doing it at the same time, because any kid that's eligible, because there's an eligibility period or a system. So if a woman is 4.5 months and 1 day pregnant, that baby that's in her stomach, he qualifies when he turns 18. But if you're 4.5 months pregnant, that baby don't qualify. You qualify, but that baby don't. So there's a cutoff period. And then up until, the oldest person that's alive. And after that, there's no more, debt owed.
So no lawsuits against like once they say it's, they're guilty of it, there's no lawsuits against any guilty parties.
Why would you? No, you just settled. You just did a settlement.
Right. Okay. I agree with that. But
I'm just saying, so you can't have it both ways.
Yeah. So yeah,
you can't
that's
say,
true. You just made a settlement. Yeah, that's true.
You can't settle and say I'm a settle, but I still want to sue.
Right. But the company, I mean, so the government has to pay this, correct? None of these people that
It don't
made any
matter.
money.
It don't matter. You making up some other shit. You talking
No,
about
I'm asking the
slavery.
question.
And I'm telling you, it ain't got shit to do with slavery. This got to do with the violation of the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments.
I'm saying the funds are coming from.
It don't matter where they're
government,
coming from.
right?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care where it comes from. I want my debt paid. Let me say this to you. In 1833, slavery ended in Britain. Okay?
Mhm.
The British government paid former slave owners 20 million pounds. 20 million pounds roughly in 1833. Okay? 20 million pounds roughly added up to probably 40 million US dollars. That was 40% of their national budget. So they paid 40% of their national budget to former slave owners. Do you know when they paid that off? 2015, almost 200 years later.
Oh, okay.
So, ours will be a little different because not everybody is going to look for a financial payday. It is not going to happen all at the same time.
Yeah, see that. Yeah, that was my question. The funds, like how because in the beginning of the conversation, you were saying that they were having difficult, like saying where would this money come from?
Well, because
So
they said that the money would be too big because all they calculated was a dollar amount.
right.
Because they looked at us as the same thing. So let's say everybody was going to get $150,000, which would have been nothing, and it multiply that by 40 million or something a little less because not everybody black in America would get it. You would have to be formerly of a slave, somebody who was, well, I don't say that. I say if you're black and you lived in this country for any period of time and faced that kind of injustice, you should be eligible. If you can trace your family lineage back to that time, you should be eligible.
What if you only 51% black, Jay?
In America, if you 1% black, you black, bro.
Well, you only get 51%.
No, in America, if you 1% black, you consider black.
If you identified as black prior to now, and if your whole life you if your whole life you identified as black, you're eligible.
Mhm.
But if you was crackerjacking Sir Fish a lot, then now you see what cracking got you. Got you disqualified.
I ain't never been crackerjacking, Jay.
Well, did you always identify black?
As far as I can remember.
Are you black on your birth certificate?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then you black. But you can't double back to black. Like if Reese at any time had white birth certificate, he out. And you can tell him, Ali.
Well, I gotta tell him. Tell Mary to tell him. She's the one still getting the
I know that you talk to Reese and
I don't talk to Reese that much. He don't fuck with me. That's Mary. She's still getting the dangler from me.
She getting that secret dangler. secret dangler.
Yeah,
That's what she get
got.
when no one is looking. He dangles her.
You see, she ain't said no. Look at her mouth. Look like she been over there sucking and mupping.
You get married to you secret dangler with him. Good morning, Shirley.
Yeah. Look at her.
Absolutely not.
Lying like a motherfucker.
Y'all gonna get Mary fired.
If he wanted to give you some secret dangler, would you let him? It's just between us.
No.
She lying like a motherfucker. That nigga show up, that nigga go get it.
Mary said it wouldn't be a secret then.
She mosey them big old marshmallow cakes in the back.
Jay, I'm following your lead. I'm up here getting the full physical today.
You are?
Yeah.
You gonna tell us what they say?
Yeah, I tell you.
Hey, Shirley. How you doing, Shirley Shepherd? What's going on, young lady? You know, Fred said I don't like black women, but Shirley Shepherd is black, Fred. This for your info, nigga.
Good morning, Charissa Martin. Fred, how you doing today, sir? Is he on
Yeah.
Doing good, guys.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Fred?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
I said, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Dealing with this phone, man. Spectrum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Okay, I'm gonna let you get back to I don't know if I like.
The cloth is here.
Hold on. Hold on. I don't know if I like when Fred is
Cloth.
is no. I see the cloth. I'm getting to his music. I don't know if I like when Fred don't have his teeth in. To be honest with you, I don't like.
You wrong.
No, I don't like it.
It has nothing to.
I like when you're out and when you're out with them and not in. Let me just say that. I like when you, well, around us you can have them out, but when you're out in public.
When he riding the bike, Pop, he don't want him to fall out just in case he hit a bump when he riding.
I don't like it.
That nigga hit a bump making a left and them teeth fall.
When I get home, I'll deal with the both of you.
The teeth is out.
Look at that. He's just so cool. His birds are out here acting a fool. His weed is funky, soaking it too. He's sitting back now, looking cool. He's here, God is here. He's here, the clock is here.
The cloth is here. Jeff Carlin said, let me see. I gotta read you what Jeff Carlin said because this is funny about false teeth when he first came in contact with them. find it. Hopefully, I can.
It's on the screen if you can see it. I don't know.
I remember when I was a little kid, I was eating matzo ball soup with my grandpa, and he sneezed from the pepper, and his teeth flew out of his mouth. I never saw false teeth before. I was horrified.
What is matzo ball made from?
I don't know. Jeff, what is it made from?
I know it's a Jewish stew,
It is.
kind of like, or a dish.
It's a soup.
Is it potatoes, cheese? What is it?
Francis said, digging in the scene. Hey, brother man Kente. I love it. He loves your song.
Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, she is so beautiful. What's up? What's up, Sister Francis?
Now, Francis, I think Francis is 5'10", 5'11", right, without shoes on. And she's about 6'1" with shoes. She tells me that she's 5'8". There's no way she's 5'8".
No, that'd be my height. No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
It's
cool
just-
in the game. Got it going on.
Jeff Carlin said just chicken soup with matzo
Gorgeous.
balls in it, basically.
Yeah, what is a matzo ball?
What's a matzo ball? Yeah.
Yeah, a matzo ball is a form of a meal. Matzo
We
meal.
asked you,
We
prostate.
know what.
It's made of eggs, water, and
Damn.
chicken fat.
TJ Gibson said it's like a dumpling. Greg Beasley said it's kosher alligator feet.
Get the back, prostate.
I am in the
well, she was very helpful though, Ali. You didn't have to answer.
Ain't nobody talking to you, nigga.
I asked the question,
Hey,
fool.
nigga, it's Catch a Fade Thursdays, nigga. What's happening?
There you
It's
go.
therapy Thursday.
Yeah, therapy Thursday.
Nigga,
Yeah,
no, nigga.
Catch a Fade is Friday.
No,
Yeah.
it's Catch a
That's
Fade
right,
Monday
Making
through Sunday with me.
Yeah, Ali, you know he bipolar, man.
Yeah, nigga,
Maybe.
Monday through Sunday, nigga.
You know you got that cheap plywood when you
Crank
when
your
you made
motherfucking
Pinocchio.
ass to the 5 freeway, nigga, with your
You
bones.
walked in the Home Depot and you just fucked up that day. You
Yeah,
wasn't
nigga.
even, you walked in there and you went in there and just got any old wood,
Mhm.
and you know that plywood ain't good to make no dummy doll.
Is that right? Well, let me show you what this plywood can do, nigga, on Catch a Fade Thursdays, nigga.
You need to show us all what you can do because
come
you're
on,
a
nigga.
dummy
I'm
doll.
gonna show him, nigga.
You showed us how you a
You
cuckoo
punk
clock.
ass, nigga.
You a cuckoo clock.
Nigga,
One
use
thing
the
about
cuckoo
that
clock,
wood
nigga.
though, Jay, it is transformable.
You
He
niggas look-
transformed into your cuckoo clock.
mind
Popsicle
your
stick.
business. Mind your business, prostate. You ain't got nothing to do with it. That's your problem now.
She has everything to do with it. That
I'm
means
gonna show
her
you
and
what
I are
got something to do
becoming
with,
one.
nigga. Check this out, nigga. Yeah. Get your punk ass in the back, nigga. How you like them songs?
Well, it's something you would
Your
do.
punk ass, nigga. Yeah. He's in the back. The cloth is in the back, nigga. Always over here fucking with niggas, nigga. Catch a fade, nigga.
Let me tell you guys who's first class to Oakland. Rancho Cucamonga. Whoever that was. These are all the things that went out. Galt. Vallejo.
What you mean went out?
There's CDs that I sent out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, CDs that Fred, I didn't send you one out.
I'll get mine later, Jay. Thanks.
Fred, what are they doing with you over there? Let me.
My phone keeps having these pop-ups. I have no control over my phone right now. I just have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's you. So Emac, you, the kid George, Bernard Middlebrook, Shirley Shepard, they all went out.
Mine went out, Jay.
Did you send your money?
Yeah, you got my money. I sold you my money.
He sent it to you on Zelle.
Okay, I didn't get it. I didn't send it the second time.
Okay.
Yeah, yours went out.
Oh my God.
Let me see if yours went out. Did you send Snitchy your address?
Yes.
Yes, you have his address.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you if it went out. Let me see. Keone didn't.
Yeah, I sent you Keone's address last night.
Daphne Gibson,
Yeah,
Robert Rosenthal.
that's him.
Yeah.
That's the Jewish guy.
That's the fool you when you picking up them people in the truck.
Hey, that's good though for certain situations.
Hold on. I'll tell you. Okay. Vallejo, California, Malola, Oregon, Galt, Maryville, Indiana, Oakland, California, Oakland, California, Vicksburg, Mississippi,
Yep.
Pacoima, Rancho Cucamonga, Sacramento. All went out. All over.
Great job, Lathers.
Everybody got a CD. Got the CD. Limited edition. Signed and numbered on the back. Everybody got a lyric book. Right here. Filled with lyrics and stuff. I got a signed 8x10 with a personalized note. Everybody got a certificate of authentication. So only 500 of these. Yeah. And a nice package. So yeah. Janet Marie, Jeff Carlin bought you one. So
Then Sister might want number 27.
who?
Or Sister Janet Marie might want number 27. I put a little note next to her because she said I think that was her favorite number. Correct me if I'm wrong. Try Sister Janet Marie, please. We don't have one available. With
Oh my God. Ricardo Bray died from Zap. What happened? Ricardo. Go ahead, Baba.
Oh man, I got this. This is authentic, brother.
Play it. Go ahead, Trudy.
handmade from.
I really thought some Native Americans just came onto the show.
No, just indigenous. Just indigenous. I already did it. I woke it up. I was waking up the spirit, man. You know, I have. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I'll be doing that then. And then, of course, my incense. Jay, do you know I actually burn this and then I send my prayers to the Most High?
Well, I do know you. I do know you smell like that because when you come in my house smelled like that for a number of days.
I know I've gotten better, Jay. I learned to just sometimes vape when I go out in public instead of, you know, and that way I won't be smelling like I'm in Jay King's house.
No, you smell like a marijuana plant. The whole plant.
I know, Jay.
Is Chief still here? Is Chief still with us?
Fred, I like your shirt, man.
Oh, it fell off. Let me go double check back here.
Is that sweatshirt or just t-shirt? Is that a hoodie? Oh yeah, I like that.
I can text him if you want.
Yeah, I need to talk to you. Who got all the music back? Yeah, turn it. All that.
Man putting in work shirt.
Man, I didn't know Richard Bray died. Ricardo, man. Man, oh man. Monkey said maybe Yusef should wash.
Hey, King Chief. Lapis is looking for you.
Chief.
Is that Monkey? That's Monkey? That's Monkey?
Yeah, that's Monkey. Yeah, that's Monkey.
Oh, man.
All right.
Monkey, come on, man. You actually hang from a cyclone fence, man, with your underarm showing. The fuck are you gonna sit up here and tell somebody to watch for, man?
Stop muting me. I'm trying to tell you something. Oh my God. Chief said the doctor's appointment.
Okay.
God damn.
Professor Keone wants to hear your theme song.
I know, Jay. You back making me big.
Look at time. He's just so cool. His birds are out here acting a fool. His weed is funky, soaking it too. He's sitting back now, looking cool. He's here. The cloud is here. He's here. The clock is here.
Yeah, I'm the clock. One love, drinking my water. You can call it piss drinking if you want. I call it water drinking.
I like that,
Chief. So, Chief, the reason why you don't have number 10 and you have number 14 is because of Snitchy.
No, sir.
Because of you. I'm gonna tell you why, Chief.
Okay.
Because everybody was getting the number. She said Chief wants 10. She didn't say Chief wants number 10. She said Chief wants 10 when people were talking about buying the CDs like you wanted 10 of them. So because she doesn't deal in detail.
Wow.
It's okay, Jay. As long as I
So
get one signed, I'll support, brother.
as
That's
she
good.
said, as she said, you want number 10, I would have told you number 10. But she kept saying Chief wants 10. So I thought you wanted 10 CDs. And I was just ignoring her saying, whatever. You know, if you buy 10 goddamn CDs, he'll say it. But why would he want 10?
I can understand.
Francis, you can't have number 2 because somebody bought number 2. We're
Sister,
at number
Stephanie has
17.
number 2. Sister has number 2.
Oh,
Stephanie has 1, and our sister Francis has 2.
oh, well, I didn't know that.
Because that's
You
what I
didn't
was
tell me.
doing. I sent you a text and I said, let us compare our list so you have the names for everyone.
No, that you know,
Because I deal in details.
No, you don't deal in detail, because if you had dealt in details, I would have known that she had 2, because you're the one who
Okay.
told it. That's
I
why I
would've
gotta
texted
sell my
you.
own shit, because you be fucking up. And I'm gonna tell you, no, and let me tell you why. Let me tell you why she was fucking up. Kente, let me tell you why she was fucking up. Randy was there, and she was Googling on, right? And Randy was sitting there. Randy was sitting there like this.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like King Mustafa was right here, and she was. And they was walking down the street, holding hands, swinging their arms.
Whoa.
He kept going up in the air because he's so little, and when they swing his arm up, he have to jump a little, but it was cool. King, I remember when.
Is you gonna have to keep him away from the studio, or we gonna have to lighten up on Snitchy? Is he gonna be able to come to the studio? Because can we really get, or do we got to start lighting up on Snitchy because he's around in the studio? Some people can't take it. Like Reese got mad when we talked about, when we wrote a song about him. He came to the studio and shit.
Well, because you and Mary wrote Mary Had a Little Lamb about him, so he got upset about it. You might have contributed to the breakup.
And hey, man, check it out.
Yes, you're number 11 to our sister Shirley Shepherd.
I like Randy too. Randy, I mean, I got so much new material with Snitchy. Snitchy give you new material every day.
Wow.
But when Randy came up to me, I'm like, man, Randy cooler than a motherfucker, man. So I'll learn to curb my appetite a little bit when I talk about her. But she's gotta be, hey, check it out, man. You better tell her about calling me Baba, man. I mean, when she get to calling me Baba, man.
Baba, that's between you and whatever happened between you. Bill Bernie said,
hey, Randy, she must want to hear me say something to her, man. And I tell her, I say, hey, now, don't be calling me no Baba.
King, Del Bernie said, King, I remember when me and Pastor Ronnie were in the post office. A brother who everybody in DPH knows walked in and gave us a hug. When he left, me and Pastor were smelling like we were marijuana plants. That's what Kente, that's how I feel when Kente hugged me.
That's how it is.
Jay, she said I was 120 over 70.
120 over 70?
Yep.
Okay, that's good. It ain't Jay King good, but it's good. Snitchy, 110 over 80. Snitchy, what's the buy-in? I need to make this right. My phone broke and it was Apple Care for 2 days because I was late getting there because I had no phone. Jeff Carlin said, Jay setting off Patriot missiles. I wish Snitchy would tell me something. She never tells the monk anything.
I'm about to tell you something right now, Monkey Vato. First off, I love you. Second off, the deal is this. The Story of Love CD collection bundle is $50 right now for J King family members. It will be $100. And Lathers is confirmed $100 when it hits the website. So if you'd like to have one, please say so now. And to those who are texting me, the same applies to you. $50. Please text me if you want yours so we can, get that noted. Because, I've been accused and I keep good details. Okay.
Francis said, Stephanie Beard and I did not get those via fuss up. We got it via being a Hebrew slave. Pastor Bernie, Dale A. Bernie, my pastor, explained to Jay what that means over lunch. King, with that theme song playing, I can see Yusef rolling around us in his 1970 Cadillac, making sure his hoes are working hard on the corner of front liquor stores.
Okay, Monkey Bato, you got it. Your number is 17.
Well,
I'll send you the details.
No.
You got yours working hard here, Pop. This girl is going out her way to show she works for J. King.
Leathers don't have any hoes,
Look at her.
sir.
Look at her. She out here. Look at her.
Hey,
She out here working.
Snitchy gonna make sure them sisters all right, cause chocolate peaches 10, correct?
Yes,
I bet you.
That's correct, sir.
I know.
That's correct.
Cause I said I want 10. Chief said he want 10. You said no. 10 is
I
already
said
gone.
to you that Chief was 10, and then I reached.
And Monkey Rato said, and I don't want no guy named Randy shipping it to me.
You won't have to worry about that. The guy who will ship it to you is Lathers. Oh, I'll send you. Do you want Zelle or Cash App? King
Zelle is fine.
Zelle. All right.
No, Snitchy, I want to touch you all over, but Randy can't handle it. That's what Monkey.
Neither can I. Excuse you.
Good morning, Alvin Harrison.
King Gray Beasley, Baba does mean father. You are correct. So Plankton only gets called Baba when he's doing Baba stuff. That's how it works.
Oh God.
So he's a daddy. So he's the daddy over you, is what you're saying.
No, that's not exactly that.
Jay's the daddy over you.
Cash App, Monkey Bato. Okay, you got it.
Send me his address.
Yes.
You do what Jay tell you to do, girl. Immediately.
Wow.
The motherfucking Wonder Bread is working. That motherfucker in here adding shit. Hi.
Don't be a hater.
Yeah, Ali, don't be a hater.
I'm gonna go get me some Wonder Bread today. Shit. Get my shit working. Shit, I'm doing something wrong. I'm gonna get the right bread.
Oh wow.
Go ahead, Snitchy. Shit.
I've been going for over a decade, sir.
Over a decade? What you mean?
Yeah, over a decade. This ain't nothing new.
Well, Jay had you hidden? Because I ain't seen you since about 4, 5, 6 years ago.
Right, that was on Blog Talk.
Had you in the
It started
tunnel.
on Periscope.
You came from the tunnel to the back, huh?
It is safer back here.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it, Francis. I got you. I'll sign it all. I didn't know Francis was number 2, though. You never told me who it was.
Yeah, she's number 2. Well, sister
I
said
knew.
she was coming to you. I thought that she came to you, but it's okay. I have it here though. I still kept a note. Yeah, sister Stephanie number 1, our sister Francis number 2, our sister Ramona number 3, and our sister Yvette was number 4. And those are.
She made
If a person likes you, they will call you Baba, or they add to your first name June, like Jeff June.
Farsi.
June is dear in Farsi. So he said that Baba is daddy in Iranian. So you
Yeah.
basically you're calling Kente your Iranian daddy.
um,
I'm gonna see if
over
I'm
community.
gonna call Randy and see if he like that. Why if he like you calling another man Baba? Iranian.
To our sister Francis, you said, why would I do that? I'm
Why
not
would you
sure.
do that?
Do what, sister? Right, Baba Dick Gregory. Right.
Did you send me a request or do I send random money? Send
Yeah, I'm gonna
random
send
money.
you. Yeah, don't say. Hold on. No, I'm not asleep, sir. I'm multitasking. One moment, I'm coming to you right now.
Fly. Why can't we just touch the sky? Try and reach our highest high. Do it all before we die. Fly, fly. If you wanna make it to the finish line, you gotta live your life, you can't be wasting time. Experience the world and just expand your mind. Put your fears away and be alive tonight. Alive tonight. Alive tonight. Live. Give life all you've got to give. Shine your light, be positive. Energize the world and give. If you wanna make it to the finish line, you gotta live your life, you can't be wasting time. Experience the world and just expand your mind. Put your fears away and be alive tonight. Alive tonight. Alive tonight. If you really wanna be a girl, if you wanna make it to the finish line, you got to live your life, you can't be wasting time. Experience the world and just expand your mind. Put your fears away and be alive tonight. If you wanna make it to the finish line, you gotta live your life, you can't be wasting time. Experience the world and just expand your mind. Put your fears away and be alive tonight. Alive tonight.
Why do you like that song so much, Ali?
Shit, I'm alive.
Yeah, but why do you like the song? What is it about
The lyrics
the
is
song?
banging, man. It's alive. It's a real good song. It gets you up. You know what I'm saying? It don't even have to be a rap song or an R&B song or a pop song. It's just a song. You know what I mean? You know, that's that stuff, man, that gets you up. They don't make music like that no more, man. They all been captured by by something evil out here.
While searching a Virginia home, a missing woman shared with her husband, officers found her body inside the kitchen's freezer. The discovery was made by Norfolk police on February 5th, 3 days after Lena M. Guerra's brother reported her missing on February 2nd. According to police in an affidavit written by special agent with the FBI and obtained by Us Weekly, Guerra is also known as Lena Maria Guerra Echavarria. The affidavit supports a federal criminal complaint filed on Thursday, February 12th, that charges her husband, David Varela, 38, with unlawful flight to avoid prosecution. The same day Guerra, 39, was found dead in the freezer, Homeland Security investigators discovered that Varela, an active duty U.S. Navy reservist, fled the U.S. on a flight to Hong Kong. Varela, 38, has been charged with first-degree murder in the death of his wife, the Norfolk Police Department said in a February 12th news release. Her death has been ruled a homicide. He is also charged with concealing a dead body to prevent detection, according to the affidavit. It was not immediately clear whether he had legal representation to comment on his behalf. Guerra's brother reported her as missing after he could not reach her for more than 2 weeks, according to the affidavit, which says that Norfolk police detectives had previously been unable to get in contact with Varela or her, Guerra. Guerra's family confirmed to WAVY-TV that she and Varela got married after meeting 2 years ago in Florida. Varela was stationed in Florida as a sailor before he relocated to Virginia with Guerra for work, according to her family. The day police executed a search warrant at Varela and Guerra's Norfolk home on February 5th, Varela had not answered calls from a chief petty officer who was his immediate supervisor. Varela's supervisor told detectives that this is unusual behavior for him, as Varela is known to promptly return calls. In addition to finding Guerra's body inside the kitchen freezer, officers also found her cell phone inside the house and Varela's vehicle parked outside. WhatsApp location data also linked Varela to Hong Kong. The FBI agent wrote in the filing that Varela has family in Colombia, but does not have any discernible ties to Hong Kong, China. Varela has not reported to duty as required, nor has he returned any phone calls to his immediate supervisors as required as of the time of this writing. Guerra's aunt, Elizabeth, told WAVY that her niece is originally from Colombia. This is horrible, horrible, her aunt said of her death. Guerra's autopsy results were still pending as of February 12th. It is unclear how she died or why Varela allegedly killed her, as detectives have not shared potential motive. Authorities are continuing to pursue his arrest and prosecution. I don't understand why, if somebody's making you mad enough to want to kill him, why don't you leave? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if I could, how do you rationalize it? Say something else. Say something else to me, and I'm gonna put your ass in the closet. You can put me in your closet if you want to. You can put me in. You know what? Keep on. I'm gonna put your ass in the freezer. You ain't gonna. You know what? You always talking. You just. If you're gonna put me in the freezer, then put me in the freezer. Then put me in the freezer. What you doing? I don't. You know I can't go in this freezer. Hello. Hello.
From Adam Seeger's office at Universal. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I just had a quick question for you. If you had a minute regarding Cameo?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. We're anticipating an offer. They just were reading.
put Kente's ass in the freezer. His punk ass. Him and that cloth. Put both of them motherfuckers in the freezer.
Ali, who you fussing at now?
Oh, Kente's ass. Put that nigga's cloth in the freezer. With his punk ass. I see you doing the walk again, Bernard. I see that limp.
You know, I was thinking about that. I said about 7. I had to be 5 or under because we still live in Berkeley when I broke my hips. I jumped out the window and I landed on my feet and I broke my hips.
Ali, you think life is about being negative? You don't have any. You just can't be positive.
Hey there, sister.
You got a problem with being positive? You gonna come to the J King Network and just come.
Hi, sister. How are you?
Who is that? Phyllis Diller?
Stop it.
Hey, you brought Phyllis Diller here today?
Yeah, I guess it was.
What up, Phyllis?
Hey, how are you?
What's up, girl? I've been thinking about you.
I've been thinking about you. How are you?
I'm doing excellent.
Amazing, amazing. You look lively.
No, not amazing. Excellent.
Excellent. Well, you look excellent.
Or you look like Phyllis Diller.
Phyllis Diller, I don't know who that is, but okay.
You don't know who Phyllis Diller is?
No. Hi, sister. Sister Smurf.
I see you're not. I thought
Queen,
you was cultured.
Queen Smurf. Queen Smurf.
It's fine. We're good, sister. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Hello, Jay. How are you? I see you're spending time on the phone and chitting and chatting and all that kind of great stuff. How are you? And congratulations on your new CD. I never got the call that I was supposed to get. I was supposed to be getting flown to California so that I can sing songs with you, but it never happened.
Well, Dr. Princess, let me just say this. Number one, Dr. Princess, it's not that album. That's number one. Number two, the same way you're gonna talk yourself off this show based on how you're going already, you probably talked yourself out of that opportunity because you'd have been way too much. But hello, and you used a lot of words in a short period of time. You're here to.
God, did she?
Dr. Princess, you sent me a picture with all your breasts is in my face. Why would you send that picture?
Wow.
No, I think it's a picture that I put online. You can check it out on Facebook because I wasn't at the Grammys, but I was at my niece's black tie. Well, she was in a lingerie black tie event. And it was absolutely exquisite. When I went to Detroit, I went there for her and I was so amazed. And you know what? I felt good about myself because you know why?
Woo, Lord.
I never would have done.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes. And that's my niece. She is on movies. She's been in 50 Cent's movies. She's doing it there. Her name is Elena. She goes by Victoria Sky online. She's also a PR speaker. I'm just very proud of her because she inspired me to be yourself no matter what. The Beyoncés and Mary J. Blige and everybody can have their little tits out and all that kind of stuff. My mother used to call it Betsy and Barbara. They can have Betsy and Barbara out. And I've always worn my cleavage for some reason. This just me. And so anyhow, I was so happy that I went out that night and yeah.
Yeah, you just wanted to put your titties all in people's face.
I wore a dress that actually I wasn't supposed to wear a bra at all. It was supposed to be it was very V-neck.
Oh my God.
Why you gotta put it way up there? But why you gotta do all that?
I'm
they can't even see the whole dress. Well, that's fine. That's fine. It's
Man,
a beautiful, gorgeous
I'm
dress.
getting hungry. I'm hungry.
And guess what? The dress had a wonderful train on it. It was an elegant, beautiful dress. And I felt amazing. I felt like I was 25. It was wonderful.
Ooh, you look like you're 25 too.
Well, thank you. What it was, we would go to those other places, and so long as if you have a certain title, you can wear what you got to wear. Like I said, that dress wasn't supposed to wear a bra. I put that on. I bought a velvet lace bra for that dress, for the outfit.
Jana Marie said you have a nice rack, Dr. Princess.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll give a tip to the ladies before we go. My grandmother said, if you want to keep perky tits, you should always wear a bra and when you sleep. So you get a nighttime bra. Don't let your breasts hang all around dangling and stuff. Keep it up, okay?
Dr. Princess, don't Dr. Princess look like Rodney Allen Rippey?
Shut up. I can't stand you.
No, Dr. Princess, you look like Rodney. If Rodney Allen Rippey had a sister, she would. Let me show you.
He has some kids. He look like her.
Rodney Allen.
I felt good. I felt confident, and I felt bodacious. You know why? Because I did that shit. And you know what? It proved to myself. I said, when I didn't even think about, whoa, what would somebody think? Getting to that place of authenticity where you cannot give a damn about what anybody thinks is wonderful. Isn't that right?
Rodney Allen titty.
Isn't that right? Get to where you don't care, because that was an appropriate event for what I wore, and I felt safe within myself. Thank you very much, darling.
So when you were 25, did you have confidence even though they were perky naturally? Where was your confidence level when you were 25?
You know what? I thought I was confident until I realized that I was very sedated. So when you come out of sedation or the indoctrination and all the you can't do this and you can't do that and don't do this and don't do, you're going to go to hell for this and this and that and the third. And when you come out of that, you're scared. You're like, I don't know. I don't want anybody. What am I going to think? You know, now you've suppressed the truth of you. And so I realized that I had some growing to do. And I did that because I did that night. I actually went and I felt so good. I didn't
so
feel
you didn't
naked.
do that? You didn't go around wearing your titties out like that at 25?
Well, first of all, I don't go around. That night was appropriate for that particular dress and outfit.
It's a yes or no question.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I didn't. But
And
I
now you
always
do it.
no, but I
Now
always
you
but I
do it.
always no. If I have a top on, I may unbutton an extra button that somebody may not. And I do that always, whether it's professional. I just
So
that's
if you
just
took
me.
that shirt right now and just ripped it, it's down as far as you had that picture, how would you feel?
Now is not appropriate time for that.
It's
brother.
just a conversation.
No, I wouldn't do that.
But how would it look? I mean, you be showing more cleavage. You said it's about showing the cleavage. So if you
I
just
love
rip that
everybody.
shirt in
Hello,
the middle,
friend. I love everybody.
how would that make you feel if you ripped that shirt right now
No,
down to the
because I
middle?
wouldn't. Bye. Good night. I just
Oh,
wanted to
you
say
can't
hello.
handle a conversation.
Yes,
You
I
want to
can.
act like you want to look like you're 25, but you got the conversation of a 75-year-old. What you gonna do about that?
I'm doing me. I love you guys.
It look like you running,
Isn't the show over?
and that's not your spirit. Because you
Isn't
said
the show over though? Oh, well,
you supposed to be able to be equipped to handle the third hour power.
well,
Means
I
you're
was
supposed to
on
have
my
more
way.
power.
I was on my way to get me a bite to eat very quickly before I go into my meeting. So that's what I was getting ready to do. But I wanted to say hello before you guys left. I forgot about the third hour power.
Well, I like to say that she gets an A for that day. When she took that picture, she get an A for that day anyway.
Well, wait a minute. Why you say for that day anyway?
Well, I mean, nice picture.
Well, thank you very much. Do we have beef going on? How are you?
Fine.
How are you?
Always. I'm
Yeah,
always
you want to
great, even
look
when I
like you
don't know it.
25, but you can't handle the conversation of a 25-year-old. 25-year-old be talking. You can't handle it though. You can't look. You want to feel excited and then call yourself authentic because you got the 25-year-old look, but their conversation is they excel you right now.
Well, this is what I'm going to say. I'm sending all my love. I literally was going to be on here for a second, and I really do have to go. But no, it's all good. You guys enjoy, and thank you.
That's not the Dr. Princess I know. You don't seem authentic. You seem like a clone.
Oh gosh.
You're not acting like the Dr. Princess I know. Dr. Princess I know have more something. You just don't. You were more spunky before.
Oh, really? Is that a challenge? Well, listen, I love you guys, literally. I do have to go though. I just came on for a minute, but I love you. Mwah. Bye, sister.
Love you, sister.
Love you too.
You be back tomorrow? You coming back
tomorrow?
Know.
I don't know. I might. Yeah, so I'll have a little bit more time to get reamed, okay? I mean, that's what it is.
I mean, you done came and turned the show X-rated already. You done made the show X-rated, then you go leave. Huh?
Okay, so listen, if one of the singers, the rap group, the rap singers come out, and anytime you're doing a black tie and somebody wear a dress like that, do you think that's X-rated? That's not X-rated. That was a black tie event.
I said you came on talking X-rated. Yeah, that's what you did. You came on talking about how free you feel, you showing yourself, and you couldn't do that when you were at a certain age because you felt the world upon you looking at you now that you're of age. You feel like because you were institutionalized, right?
No,
right?
I had been.
Right, and now you free, right? You ain't got shackles on you. You free?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes, I'm so free. I'm free enough to talk about what I want to talk about.
Now you sounding like Dr. Princess. That's the Dr. Princess I know. Look at you pointing. That's the first time you pointed your finger at yourself today. You better know that's what I'm talking about right there.
I'm free, okay? I know what I want to talk about and what I don't want to talk about, and what I don't want to talk about, I'm just not going to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's not about.
Yeah, I know exactly. That's Rosanna Dana.
What?
Look, see, you got all good. That's the girl I know right there. You could have let her out more. You ain't got to show yourself with all that stuff right there. I didn't even know you had breasts like that until you were.
Yeah. Let her out more so she could be a constant A student. Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at your natural talent. I was looking at your natural talent. I wasn't looking at how your titties was.
Thank you so much.
But now you want to show your titties.
This is what I was going to say.
You know them goddamn titties sticking out like headlights on the Thunderbird.
Let me say
all these niggas is hollering.
Let me say this. When you know how it's so interesting how we are so judgmental of certain things. Like, for example, if Beyonce or Cardi B or somebody like that had on a dress like that, it would almost be as if they had too much on. We wouldn't make a conversation of it because it's something that is palatable to us. We've made it acceptable. It is acceptable. That same person can go in the church and grab a mic and sing, and everybody would be falling out like the spirit hit them because it was who it was. They would forget the fact that they just had the titty and the ass out just last night, but they don't care about that. And what they're doing is beautiful. Hell, we were naked before. Somebody else put clothes on us at the end of the day. So my thing is, I felt good to not give a fuck about what anybody thought. And I didn't even give it any thought until I was writing the post for my niece because I'm so proud of her. She's a student. She's a businesswoman, and she did that shit. She did it, and she was bold about it. And my family is very, I can't believe that you're doing this. Did you support her in this endeavor? You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. So, but she did it. She did it against all odds. She came out of a sedated era as well, and she did it. And I watched her grow up, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, that takes a lot of courage. That takes a lot of courage to do whatever you want to do, regardless of however anybody thinks. And I felt good. I basked in the ambiance of that authenticity that night, and it was great. It was amazing. Betsy and Barbara had a wonderful time. We all had a good time.
Well, when mankind first covered himself with anything, his God asked him, he said, "What is this? Who
Come on
told
now.
you was naked? Who told you was naked?"
Come on now.
I mean, now you put on this, put on that. But, the question is, who told you were naked?
Come on now.
So you gotta kind of stick with that right there and see, why would God ask his creation, humanity, about being naked now? Something was going on right there. You know what I mean? I think that was a very interesting question that he asked him.
Yeah,
and then now it's a question about covering yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Just like how you introed yourself today, saying that, I used to have to cover myself, and now I actually feel free now that I'm exposing myself.
Well, I was able to expose myself in that time, and I may have on whatever I have on. The top I have today, it has a little bra out. I would never do something like I got a whooping when I was a little girl because somebody told on me. I was walking home from Bible study, and it was hotter than the dew blazes outside, and I had a tank top on up under my top, but I took the jacket off and just had the tank top on, and someone saw me and called my mother and told my mother that I was outside trying to be naked. It was hotter than freaking hell outside. It had to be 100 degrees. And I got a whooping.
And then you got cultures where you got children and women exposing their breasts.
Yeah. And they're watching.
Right. And so it's almost like, what made the mind change in humanity to start looking at women as objects like that, about looking at them titties to make you want to touch them and do things? And you can have another culture where they expose themselves like that and they don't have that problem.
I have one of my old friends. She was on the heavier set side, and let's say today we call it thick. She was thick. And I'll never forget her telling me that she says, I said, "What are you doing this weekend?" She says, "I'm going to a nude island." I said, "You're going to a nude island?" She says, "Yeah." She said, "I want to get out of this fear or this whole bashfulness of who I am, and I'm going to go to this nude island." And so she did. And she came back telling me how they were sitting at dinner, and there were the kids sitting right next to them, and everybody was naked. The males, the females, everybody was naked. And I thought that was, at the time, I'm like, wow, that takes a lot of guts to do something like that. I love when Erykah Badu did that video and she walked down the street and took her damn clothes. I mean, come on, it's like, where are we? What are we doing? And what are we really talking about? So when we talk about it, I said, I'm glad that we're having this discussion, because I said, after I wrote that post, and believe it or not, because I was so sedated, a lot of my people that follow me, a lot from my past, from the era of the religious church, they also follow me. And I used to be scared to really just be me authentically. I didn't know how to be the part that would, people come to my house and love to sit around the table because I was going to keep it real and I was going to have fun. And they would say, "Man, if you could just be that outside." But it was like, oh my God, no, what are people going to say in the back of my mind? So it felt good to not give a damn. And I put a post on her page because she posted it herself. So I made a comment. And for a minute there, I was like, should I put this? Yes, I'm putting this shit. I'm putting it on my page. Damn it. Nowadays, if it's something that I think I give a fuck about what anybody think, I'm gonna really do it. Just so I can challenge myself. I'm like, no. This is getting ready to go public. Well, you got a problem with this? You care about what they think? Oh, hell no. We got to go public. Now I gotta say it. Shit. This is what it is, damn it.
So what's on your post right now? What do you have posted?
I don't know. I don't know. I probably
What was your latest post?
I don't, you know what? I've been very heavy in this project completion. So I come on just to put a message
I guess this is your latest post then, right here. It's a live post.
I guess so.
Princess Live. Princess going live.
I did just do a YouTube because God told me to go live. So I did just do a YouTube on my YouTube page. And that's how I ended up on the page. That's how I ended up sitting down because I was getting ready to leave. And Divine said, go live. I'm like, right now? I'm like, okay, that means somebody needed a message. So I did. That's what and you know what the message was?
No, tell me.
Let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to, that you're creating this energy, this energetic community within inside of you as a result of all the thoughts that you're pondering in your mind, in your experience of evolution. A lot of times we'll look back and say, damn, did I do that? It's like, yeah, you did that, but it's not for you to ponder it and beat yourself up about it and feel bad about it. It's about being grown, putting your big girl, big boy drawers on and standing up and saying, this is what I did. And now what else can I do for me? How can I fix this? If it's somebody you need to apologize to, step into that courageously and let it go. Forgive yourself first and then ask for forgiveness.
So what is the theme? Because you made a powerful statement, but you didn't pause so say the theme. What theme was it?
Well, it was free for all, but the theme was letting go of the negative energy, the negative thoughts that you have.
Okay, stop. Only reason why I asked you that is because you know how everybody say you talk. Just say the theme was let it go. That's it. You went into the energy, the whatever it is, let it go.
Yes.
That's the theme. Let it go. Well, only Dr. Princess. The only reason why I did that is because I make people better. And you have potential. You see, I've been looking at you and I told you that, about how, that's not the princess I know. The princess you put on display here, this and that. That's because I was checking you out. And I'm just here to make you better, especially in the third hour of power. This is what it is called the workshop.
Oh,
you find yourself a little bit better when you go out in public after you leave this workshop.
I like that.
Because you get to talk shit, do what the fuck you want to do, let your conversation out, you showed yourself, and then it's Thursday, so this is also as well, along with being at the workshop, you're here on Therapy Thursday.
Oh, wow.
You're able to talk. And that means that you did exactly what Therapy Thursday is about, talk. Just open, and I was here to listen. Why? Because it's Therapy Thursday.
Therapy Thursday.
Yeah, listen. See what Dr. Princess got to say. You sounded like a clone to me at first, but you've gotten better since the longer you stayed in the third hour of power. You sounded back. Yeah. Look how you laughing and stuff. That's the princess I know.
I wasn't laughing before.
Well, I know you was holding on to something, and I'm here to help you say let it go.
Oh, wow.
But you came here to say that anyway because that was your theme, to let it go.
Yeah.
But I had to, kind of open you up for you to say that. I didn't know you said it the day before yesterday. How long ago you said that?
No, I literally had just come off of live, and then I just said, let me see what the people doing. I said, oh, they got 5 minutes. I just want to say hello. Now he
And
said,
that prepped you for the day because that gave you the energy to be able to talk to Kente the Cloth today.
That was it. That's what that was.
So you got prepped on how to be live. This is really live right here. You see that live up there in the corner? This is live and direct.
Live and direct, up close and personal.
Up close, because you want that energy to be able to go live and feel like you got something to say to the people. Right? That's why you got on there. You got feel. And how you feel right now? Don't you feel that energy? Don't you feel like you can say what the fuck you want to say right now?
I do, and that's how I feel all the time.
You feel like that all the time?
Oh yeah.
But you wasn't ready to. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
No, even more so now because I have stepped into I've evolved. Is it raining? Yeah, so I've evolved.
Where are you at? Where are you at right now to talk about rain?
No, it's not. No, it's not raining. I thought it was raining.
Where are you at? Are you in California? Are you in New York? Are you in? I mean, no, you talked about the climate. I'm just talking about the weather.
No, I'm in the South.
Okay,
that's
you're in the South. Okay.
Yeah.
That's enough. That's enough. I don't wanna fuck it up.
Yeah.
That's why I got my bong. You know, you never know when you never know when you can fuck up a conversation. just by talking natural words. You say, oh, that sounds like the conversation is kind of fucked up by asking where you at. You know, like me, if you ask me where I'm at, I'm 916-958-38. Represent. Because that's Sacramento. That's sacred. Where I'm at is sacred where I'm at. If you was asked where I said, I'm on sacred ground. That's if you would have asked me.
Well, you are in, okay, so you're in Sacramento. How is
you know the root of Sacramento is sacrament.
Which means?
I am that.
And you ask me where I'm at, I say I'm on the move all the time.
You're on the move all the time?
On the move all the time.
Wow. And don't you live in California as well?
On Earth. Yes. I live on Earth. I'm everywhere.
Come on now. That's what I say. I am everywhere. They ask me my sign. Don't ask me my sign. I am all things. I am all things.
I live in California. Absolutely.
I'm 95838. I'm live and direct right there.
You love. I know California is beautiful. I've been there.
That's hey, Jesus was from Nazareth. Apparently Nazareth, for him to say Jesus was in Nazareth must have been special that Jesus was from Nazareth. Well, it's special that I'm from Sacramento.
Yeah.
Did she hear your song? Did she hear your theme song?
No, Jay, I've been listening to her all this time.
Oh, yeah. Well, you gonna listen to her because she ain't gonna stop talking.
That's not true, Jay.
Just imagine you guys are in bed. You guys are, being intimate with each other. And she's like, "Oh my God, OMG, OMG, oh my God, OMG, this is so good. This is so good." No, you know what? This is really good.
You gotta say it.
This is so good. Yusef Kente, you the cloth. You really are the. Oh, that cloth. Ooh, that cloth. Ooh, that's it. And I mean,
it's time to go.
For the whole time.
I can imagine that, Jay. I can imagine that.
No, I'm actually real chill.
I would just have to stop and say, you got to stop talking. That you fucking up the
vibe. Something romance is quiet. To be romantic, it's quiet. But you know when to say something.
I'm not Roman myself. I'm Nubian. So I don't do what the Romans do. I'm Nubian, baby.
This is a princess.
Yes.
This is Kente's theme song.
Look at that time. He's just so cool. His birds are out here acting a fool. His weed is funky, soaking it too. He's sitting back now, looking through. He's here, God is here. He's here, God is here.
That's my big brother doing that for me.
What did you say? God is here.
The cloth. I
Yeah.
mean, but you can if that's what you heard. I know that shit make you go to sleep, huh?
No.
I put you to sleep.
No,
I'll
because
put you to sleep.
I need to leave and go get my morning.
Girl, you talked about you was leaving an hour ago. Don't you
I
know
know.
that I sat up here and listened to you just to prove that I know I can keep you here?
I bet you
Remember?
do.
Don't you remember you told us?
I'm only here
Well,
because
no, we're going to talk about, hold up, Dr.
I wanted
Princess.
to be.
We're going to talk about how an hour ago you said you had somewhere to go and
Yeah,
you're
I know.
still here.
Yeah, but I'm about to go now.
Let me say something to you, sister. I know what you need.
Oh, Lord. Mm.
Right.
That's what
I know what you need. You told us you was leaving, yet you're here. You know why you're here?
Because I made a choice.
You made a choice.
I made a choice.
You made a choice, and I prosed the choice to you.
I knew exactly but how about this? I knew exactly the intention. First of all, when you say that you want something and someone, they heard you.
You're fumbling the mic.
Let me go. I love you guys. It's been real.
You said that. This is about the 5th time you said that.
I know, but you know what? I have a tendency to do that regardless if you're on the mic or not. I have a tendency to do that.
Well, let me tell you this. Let me tell you something. No matter what you wear, whether it's the blouse that you have on now or the blouse that you expose yourself, you are so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That means so. Thank you.
Who told you that today? Anybody else ever told you that today?
No one told me that today.
And you know why you got it? Because this is Thursday Therapy Day.
See, you need some music and stuff. FM style. That's right. I love you guys. So honestly, I'm gonna try to, sister. I'm gonna try to come tomorrow.
Okay. So
I love you. And listen, I listened and I heard that you have a new beau. I heard you have a new beau. So
I'm trying to be available. I'm accepting him presenting himself and his intentions, sister. It's a process. And you know, he has to, he has to get to know me, so I have to be available for these things. And I'm trying, sister. That's what I'm doing.
You know what I would do if she said that? I'd fix her a bowl of oatmeal. I said, this girl be talking. I fix her a bowl of oatmeal and put what I put in the oatmeal and say, here, girl, take this bowl.
Hey, Snitchy sound like she sound like she was in 1880. Girl, you better jump in.
You sound like you need a bowl of oatmeal to me.
She said,
I would love a bowl of oatmeal.
I know you would. I give you what you love. I tell you to be
Like,
girl,
I'm
take this bowl of oatmeal and be quiet.
available. She's like,
Huh?
I'm gonna be available for him, and I'm gonna make and that. But do you know that can be very I don't know your past, but if you've been in
Ooh.
tumultuous relationships before, that and when you're allowing yourself to be available, that's a thing, you know, sis. I'm there for it. It is
Oh,
a
it
thing.
sound like I was watching Downton Abbey. You better
No,
cut
you
it
weren't.
out.
King Bernard, your phone is going to ring. But in the meantime, let me just give this to you. You can look at it when you have your opportunity. Where is that at? King Bernard. Yeah, there we are, 916. There you go. This is a good one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, you
Golf,
came here and gave that
golfing
dynamic
at
information, Dr. Princess, about you just how she's making herself available, yet you were leaving and you wouldn't to make yourself unavailable to give that powerful information you just gave. Why were you in such a rush and you gave such a powerful information, but yet you were and it was available at the right time and you didn't even want to be available. You wanted to get the fuck out of here.
See,
That don't
you know
make no
what?
sense.
But do you know what that says about your third hour power?
Mm-mm.
It is gravitating. You gravitate. It is pulling. It's pulling. It's keeping me here. I can't seem to wait a minute. You know what? Put it on a commercial. I can't seem to get enough. I can't hang up the phone.
Doc,
Hi, Jay.
Doc,
What?
I put
you
some true vanilla in your bowl of oatmeal.
yeah, you know what? You high on sunshine today.
Pardon?
You're high on sunshine today.
I am.
Yeah.
You know, I had
And,
some wine not too long ago, and guess what? I said, that really messed up my high. I was like, I'm already high. I'm high.
Now
off
let me
life.
ask you a question. When was the last time you smoked a joint?
Oh God, I don't even know.
That's not true. The other day?
No, that's not true. I haven't. I don't remember, like literally.
I got to go back. I got more work to do. I'll be back.
When the last time you took a drink? Did you say you just took a drink? Some Boom Farm or something?
I had some wine, and it was just a little bit, like a little thing, and it was some red wine. It just hit hard. It was a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and when I got done, because I felt a little tipsy, a little bit, and it was just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you know what? That messed up my high. Like I'm already high. Like it literally messed up my energy. I had to go get one of the. I said next time I'll bring my little kin drinks. You know the little. It's not alcohol, but it's it has ginger and different things in it. But it gives you a nice euphoria, whatever. I don't even need that. It's like I am already at that level high, like all the time. I didn't.
It was like a downer.
It was. And so they were like, well, what's wrong with you? I was like, I just don't need that.
Yeah.
Like, ew, I didn't need it. It was, and I'm a wine girl. I love to cook with it.
Maybe if you was to just go to sleep, you know what I mean? If it was something right before bed or something, you said fuck it, go to sleep. But your energy, see, that's the same with marijuana. They call it sativa or indica.
That's
indica,
feeling, though.
Right. The indica is one that more, like if you're going to sleep, you take it because you don't want to, just like the conversation is going. We don't really want to be loaded and, oh, fuck, I can't talk. We'd rather smoke some weed where you can still function and still smoke and just be up. That's a sativa. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you took an indica in the form of the grape, the wine, instead of a better, like a ale or something that might have would have kept your spirit right there or something. You know what I'm saying?
Because it was. I didn't feel it. I was just like, I'm sorry. I just cannot.
I drink wine. I turn my water into wine. You know how the story goes, turn water to wine?
Yeah.
Where you take the water and you have that water and you put it in the vessel. And then once the vessel it occupies that that water, the vessel, the aging of that barrel or the vessel transforms that water into some great wine. And I am the
Yeah.
vessel as well. So I take my water and put it in my vessel, and then I drink it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's turning
Yeah, I
water into
love
wine.
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love it. But
absolutely.
I do like CB. I like CB. I don't know. I you know what? I haven't even thought about it. Not to say that I wouldn't on the MJ or the CBD. You know, I think I would prefer. I'm such a lightweight. I can take a gummy and take a little corner of it, and I'm like, cool.
Mhm.
And be good, you know. But I don't need that to be good. I mean,
No, it's about you feeling good. I can tell that, because it's your energy level. If one could look at you and tell how if you feeling good by your actions, because your action is go produce your energy level, and if your energy level is low, you ain't really feeling too good, or you must be busy concentrating on something, and you can't
yeah,
multitask real good because you focusing. You haven't
yeah.
learned. I actually can multitask. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But if you might down off, cause you're so bubbly.
You know, one time I got written up. I remember one of my supervisors. I got instead of getting the highest score, I got S plus, and I was so disgruntled because I'm like, why did you give me an S plus? And he said because you got too many bubbles. And I said, what? He said, turn your bubbles. He said, nobody wants to hear you smile, hear you laughing or smiling early in the morning. Let us get our coffee. This literally said this. And I'm talking, I mean, I worked for Ford in the executive office. But no, this guy here, I was working for New Venture Gear, and which is a GM Chrysler company. And he marked me down because he said my bubbles were too high and I needed to turn them down. So I tell that story all the time because I really, I remember that. And then I saw him years later. I went into one of my little, I think it was Red Zone, whatever, in West Bloomfield, Michigan, to have a drink and have my salad. And I look over, and who do I see but that guy who told me that? And he looked like he needed some bubbles. He looked so down, and I went over to him and I'm like, hi, how are you? Same bubble itself. And so he looked like he was drowning, unfortunately, in sorrow. And so I don't know. We had a talk. I wanted to put a smile on his face because he looked like he really needed a smile on his face. But yeah, I ran into him years later. Yeah. Like, wow.
Wow, huh?
Yeah.
Did you hug him?
I did. You know me.
Did
Well,
you
no,
say
you
it's
don't
gonna be
know.
all right?
Oh,
Did you
of
say
course.
anything?
All that. Of course.
Whatever it is, it's good. Did you say let it go?
No, but I whatever it was, I remember feeling bad for him. Like, I'm very sorry. All the stuff he was telling me, and yeah. Yeah, but he
Yeah,
was the
you
one.
got that
So,
energy though. You got that energy. You can see it. It's all over you. Just whoever around you just got to be able to know it and let it be. You know what I'm saying? Let it be. It ain't damaging, ain't hurt nobody. It's just, if you can take it, go on and listen. And that's what I do. I listen because I'm going to make you better. Just listen and let you go. Because eventually you'll leave and go do everything you want to do.
yeah, and you know what? I'm very high spirited, but when I'm working, like if I'm engrossed in my work, pet peeve of mine, leave me the hell alone. If I'm working, now that's like bulldog, like you messing with a dog's plate. Like leave me, you liable to get cussed out. If I'm working and you come bothering me, I'm not all chippy and all that kind of stuff. And when it comes to business, let's handle this business. And I'm laughing because I'm thinking about my sister. One time she came to my office, and my secretary told her that I was busy, but she said, she's thinking that's my sister, I can go. And so she did. And I was really in work mode. So she's used to me at the house. I'm like, hey, what's up? They know when I arrive type thing, to let's handle this business real quick. And it was it's a natural response to me because I'm handling business. So it was different. And I gave her love, but she said, okay, I'll talk to you later. We handled the business. I said, sure, sis, I'll see you later. And she was like, okay. So we laughed about it later, but she said, girl, I was like, who is she?
How
I'm like,
long
I'm
does
at
it
work.
take? How long does it take if you really focus in your business for your thoughts to turn into fruition?
I'm a master at business development. So I've done it not just for myself, but for other people. I've lost everything and then had to work to gain it. I spent years also in the consulting arena, helping other people develop businesses, and they always go to the top real fast. And I mean top, I mean public, top, CNN, top news, top, that type top. I don't play about business. So it depends on what it needs in terms of the development, because the reason I am the way I am is because I choose to be guided in the process. I don't follow. I've never sat and did a business and had to market study what somebody else was doing on my business. My first business that I did was a multi-million-dollar business on paper, was getting ready to be QS 9000, but something happened in that time and I just didn't do it. But it had passed QS 9000. And for my processes and the way I develop a very strong foundation so it can grow. But I am, from the very onset of the vision, my directedness comes from divine. And hey, that's how people always say, how did you do that? How did you do that? And I can do it quickly. And my gift is that, to help people help themselves, but also to help people create their vision and bring it into fruition. And yeah, so business it has a lot of weight on that, because most people have a plan in their mind. They want a business, they want to grow something. And how better can you grow something to reach the masses is to develop a very strong business. And so I believe in coming out the gate and in making a Ford Motor Company style from the beginning. When you open the doors, they swear you've been in business for many years, because that's the strength of the foundation.
Are you giving that to anything right now? What you got, that energy, that direction, that what you just said, are you giving that part of yourself to anything right now?
Oh yeah. Let me tell you, the past year and a half, I've been somebody could make a rap song out of this little hook right here. I've been working 25 hours a day, and it's only 24. I've been busting my ass. I don't sleep a lot. So now I have been resting because I've been guided to rest somewhat, like get out of this mode of survival, if you would, where I gotta get it done. Because see, right now, if it was up to me, I have to admit, it's being imbalanced when I find that the only thing I'm doing is that. Because like I literally had cut people off. I had not been talking to people. My children weren't talking to me that much for a whole year, and I mean day and night. Like that's what I did. So I built the foundation. So now we're working on those dominoes. So I believe in that. and this is another area of growth. And maybe for someone who's listening, when you're building your business and you're choosing to be guided, you're not on anybody's time. It doesn't matter what social media is saying, what anybody is saying. Learn to get into the seat of it, flow in it, and let it flow and release when it is to be released. So that's where I am right now. So yeah,
I like that because it's, today you said a lot of things that, key word I would say was one key word. Let's say the key word. You said a few things about sleep, and then you turned it into rest, because people sleep too much, but the body needs rest.
Yeah.
Because the imagination is in the being awake.
Yeah.
And that's where the action is taking place. So sleeping too much, you're not gonna produce much action.
Mhm.
I think, sleep is overrated to me.
That's what I say. I've always said that. Yeah.
Sleep is overrated. I get rest. I rest the body.
Yeah.
You can do a lot. You just got to take care of the body and make sure the body has rest, know your schedule kind of, and release of time and, all that stuff like that. So, I kind of like, what you talk about, sister, princess, I listen to you, and I think about people just ain't ready for your energy. I mean, I'm just cool Joe, so I'm able to do it.
Oh, really?
I settle down and get to let you be. Because you can see why a person would say that. You just bubbly, and then especially when you explained how the liquor took you down. Like, fuck, this fucks me up. Not fuck me up like I'm fucked up, like, fuck, where's my energy level going down for? You know what I mean?
And it's not
So,
even so much the energy, because I was still woke. It was just the feeling. It was like, I put it to you this way, because I am one now with my soul. I have embodied that we are to be as spirit in the truth. I am that. I have embodied that. It has merged now. So I will say that my soul was like, baby, we don't need this. We good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just that type of vibe. I just didn't.
And that goes to another key word, which was evolution.
Yeah.
You're evolving. That was a key word. That's one of the things you said. Only thing that I really didn't hear you say yet, and I know but you just didn't say it, was discipline. You didn't say discipline at all today.
Because you know what? Do we talk about, I'm going to say this. Do we talk about using the restroom? That's when I talk about like my name, and I've said that. I was like, it shouldn't be a conversation. My boob's out at a after 5. Why we talk about those things that we feel that is like, it's something to talk about. So discipline, me saying, and really understand that has been the case. 25 hours on the 24 availability. That lets you, I'm very disciplined. I remove what needs to be removed, cut off game tight. I remove what needs to be removed, even if it brings a tear to my eye. I have to do it because I know why I'm here, though. I'm not here to play games. And so it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, I'm just talking because it was about business and this and that.
Yeah, very different.
And you said a lot of other things, but it's just that,
I didn't say different.
Usually, you can say the word. Usually people bring up discipline and all that. But you know how to, but I know you got it, because you said it in that once you get with your business, don't fuck with me. Just leave me and let me be in my, and I would have put you on some work and I'd leave you to fuck alone. You and I get along good because, because I am a man. And the best thing to do is make a woman busy. And then you'll get along, keep her busy, huh? Keep you busy, keep you working, huh?
You don't have to keep me nothing. I'll keep myself.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking right there.
With my vision. I can't be with somebody who don't have a vision. And
Yeah.
I mean, really in it, living in it, because I ain't fucking around. That doesn't lead to no good. Yeah.
Yeah, no good.
That don't
That
lead to no
doesn't
good.
lead. I don't know. I'm trying to grab that because you said that in a double up. That doesn't lead to no good. I'll be listening to you, but if you just said it doesn't lead to any good, almost mean that she meant that shit by it. But you said don't mean no good. Maybe there's some play around in there somewhere in that conversation you talking about.
Oh, really? That's what that.
Yeah. You can fuck that shit up. I mean, there's a lot of gray areas in there. There's a lot of gray areas in there. That's if you want to fuck around with the conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what? You need to go to work right now.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm done.
I'm talking about
you-
I'll just put you at work so I can get busy.
Yes, y'all go ahead and y'all have fun the rest of the day. Bye, sister. Once again, I sound like the pastor at church when he says, "I won't be before you long," and you're doing a benediction for 30 minutes, fam. I did it for a whole hour. I've been on here for a whole hour. Bye. I love
Girl,
y'all.
you here because I kept you here. I'm the one that possessed you to stay here.
Yes.
Don't you know? Yeah, that's why you here.
Oh wow, I feel you.
And you know what?
But know that you couldn't have done it unless I let it be done.
Absolutely. And that's why I give you an A+ instead of that F+. Now you gonna take that A+ and be everything. All you can be.
There's always a little resistance with you. I noticed that. There's always a little resistance. He said, no, but he said, yeah, I give you a little work. Oh, no, you don't have to give me anything. No. Relax. Take it easy. Take a deep breath.
I don't have to say it. Just let it be. And it's going to show up as it is. There you go. There you go. You don't have to say everything that you feeling or even that you know. That's another word for the thing. Thank you, brother.
Take it easy. All right.
I love y'all. Bye-bye.
Wait a minute. I want you to say you love me again. Keep saying you love me. That's about the 7th time you done said you love me now. You gotta love that shit.
Oh, shit. Bye.
What I'm going to make you stop saying that for? Huh?
I don't even know how to hang it up. I'm trying to hang it up.
I know you're not hanging. Okay, check it out. I'm going to let you go, all right? You can go.
All right.
You can leave now. Peace with you. Look at that picture. Snitchy, you remember you and I used to talk like that?
Calm down, sir.
You remember the days? Remember all the time that you and I spent together? The lonely, and the ticking of the just clock.
I don't remember any lonely, sir, but I do remember some of what you're saying, but not quite as you're saying it.
Where's Chocolate Peach at? I wanted to tell her I seen a thing.
She was here, but she left.
Oh, hey, Peach, that I seen they're hiring the the police. What do you call it? Dispatch. Like, I don't know if it's a 911 or it's just the police dispatch, but if she don't have a record, man,
they just robbed the mayor's car last night in Oakland.
Yeah,
right?
Monday night they broke in and stole the keys and took the vehicle.
Broke in her office, in the city's house, in her office, and took the keys and took the car and drove the car to Vallejo.
Well, you know what's hilarious?
They didn't rob her house.
It was an office.
They went into her
Didn't
office
anyone
over
say
the
they
weekend.
robbed her house?
Yes, you did.
We're talking about the city. The city's house.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
You need to listen better. I taught you better than that, Chocolate.
Anyway, shut up.
It is not anyway,
back to what you
Chocolate. There was
said,
detailed,
Bernard.
Chocolate.
But you were saying, Bernard, yes, I saw that same ad last night. I put in for the informational meeting.
Good.
Because I should definitely qualify for that. So, I'm going to the informational meeting.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. I don't care.
That's
You
a
can
good
continue
job.
talking to
And they
Bernard.
will hire you.
Nigga, you just want some attention, don't you? You know you wrong, and you just go continue like it's
I'm not
right.
wrong.
I don't
No,
see how
because
you.
you
I
said
don't see how
house.
your mind, body,
Because
and
when I
spirit can
came
be
in,
functioning right now if you do that to someone.
because when I came in,
I
you
don't
said
see
her
how you can
house
feel
was robbed, and
comfortable
I said
just
her
treating
house was
people
not
like that.
robbed. So
I
that's what
never
I
treat you
heard.
like. First
I
of all,
heard you said house.
I would
So
say, how
I
you
said
doing,
so was it
Chocolate
her
Peach? And
house?
you look so
You ain't
nice
said
today.
nothing about how I was
I
doing or
do
anything
like I
about my
always
side
been
either.
doing.
No,
I
you
never
didn't.
act like how you acting right now, and I would never treat you like that. And I just don't see how you can still function and drink out of your Circle can and feel
It's a
good
bottle.
about
It's not a
yourself.
can, it's a bottle.
Well, it looks like a can with a handle that lights up. It looks like a
There's
can.
no handle. The,
It
the
looks
handle
like you
does not
can
light
hurt your
up.
fingernail if you go like this because you're hitting the can.
The handle does not light up. It's just like a Stanley cup. It's an insulated bottle.
Oh, it look like it's kind of metal, huh? Well, I don't want to change the
Anyway,
conversation, make you think you're right. I just
her
don't see how you can sit
her
up here and
office was
talk to
broken
someone and
into
talk
over
to
the
somebody like
weekend,
that.
and they stole
And
the
all you
car
want to
that was
do
her
is act like you want
security
to prove that
detail
I'm wrong.
and drove it
You
to
Hey,
act
you
the
know
like you
what?
get a
airport.
star for the day if you prove that I'm wrong. I don't know why you got to
You're
get a star
always
proving
wrong.
that I'm wrong.
Because you're always wrong.
What I don't like about that situation is they solve all the crimes that they want to solve. This person, they already got a warrant out for this person's arrest. They know who it is, but they breaking anything else around here, they can't never catch them.
That part.
But they
Man,
sure
he
got
broke it. He did everything like he was what's the dude that's the drunken Mayberry? Otis. Like he
Otis.
took the key, broke into place, and slept for a night, and took the car and went to sleep, back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
He took this. Come on, man. Come on. Now let's write that story real quick. I thought that was an interesting story. And the car's right there. There's the car. Didn't do anything. Didn't do anything. Just did it. Just to show you the mentality that's going on. You know, in an area that's really focused on a change in the people and the city. Oakland is going through it. Not only Oakland, the Bay Area, period, is going through a flip flop in different ways. You got the Silicon Valley doing their thing. You got the inner cities. You know, you fucking with them. You fucking with the inner city, and it's in the paper. You know what I'm saying? Then you got people moving out.
Well, Oakland is a plan. They know what they're doing. It's certain shit that you don't do around here. They won't allow it. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can do. They know you fuck around and cross that Piedmont line or go in certain place. It's pockets they protect. They know exactly what they're doing. And it's nothing not for sale that's bought around. I mean, everything that's for sale here is bought. When nothing is being bought, then you know it's a problem. But everything, every little storefront, nothing stays open here. These people, they buying up all this property for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's valuable.
Yep. 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 There it is right there.
Yeah, it's definitely valuable.
And and like you say, it had to be a plan, man, because you got both of the. How many teams left Oakland? All of them. Except what? Hockey?
Excuse
Y'all
me.
got hockey, don't you? Don't you got hockey? No, San Jose.
No, we have like a AAA. We have the Ballers, and then we have soccer. That's it. A pretty good soccer team, and we have the Ballers, which they're pretty good, but it's just they don't have the money. They don't get it.
And that means businesses that leave there know it's a plan, man.
Oh yeah,
They know that it's
they buying up. I mean, literally everything. Whatever goes out of business, a building. I mean, it's bought fast. Everything here, and then any little corner. I've never seen them build like they'll build a condo or something in a spot that you wouldn't think a condo could fit. It's like, how in the hell did they put that building there? I mean, everywhere, just any little piece of land.
I say it's because of the surroundings that they go really build San Francisco up, man. That motherfucker's gonna blow up, man. And to be anywhere around there, you're gonna need money, man. To live in that area. They're getting all the people. Just let them kill, let them hurt themselves. Let the news influence people to leave because it's a place you don't want to be. But then they go change it. And it's going to be important to be in the Bay Area close to the city, which is San Francisco.
Yep.
You know, that whole, I mean, shit. California, man, is opulent. It's about opulence, wealth. That's what this motherfucker's really about, man. The fifth wealthiest. This motherfucker, they wanna, it's almost like in competition with New York. Not no black and white thing, but marketing. America's marketing. Is it San Francisco or is it New York? You know, and what its surrounding communities have to offer. That's what, you know, is happening in the Bay Area. You know, it's gonna be to live in the Bay Area, period, is gonna be something they're trying to get y'all the fuck out of there, man. Take your shit, take your wealth. They taking your wealth. They taking those homes, man. Those old homes, they want to take them motherfuckers from y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why they pay. They'll pay you. They'll tell you in a minute.
Yeah, man, that shit is worth it. That's the architecture of America, man.
Yeah,
those homes built in that generation, man. That shit goes. That's nostalgia, man. It means something to this motherfucker. You know, so that's where it's at. You know, and people suffering. They're coming to Sacramento. A lot of Oakland is coming to the outskirts of Sacramento, the closest part, or Elk Grove,
Pittsburgh,
or move into Galt. You know, Galt is really developing. You know, the in-between areas. You know, that midsection part. You know, that shit really developing too, though. You know, but that motherfucker stole that motherfucker, man. I said, God damn, and left the car.
Yeah, what was the purpose? I don't even.
Just to do it, man.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Yeah, I don't get it.
Man, this is how I look at it, Bernard. This is Gotham City, man.
Right.
They got that motherfucking beam, man, because they need to call Batman. That's the bat light, man. This motherfucker's going wild, man. This is a corrupt motherfucking city. This is a corrupt California.
That's what it is,
man.
You know what's funny is I when I come to Sacramento, it's amazing to watch the police at work. In Oakland, they just don't work. They don't. I mean, it got to be a priority. Like they just don't have enough. They don't have enough police here.
Man, what they doing? Check it out, man. So just like how, you know, certain buildings are being shut down, they're not even really. They're letting Sacramento remain like it's COVID still. People still working from home, man. It's still city buildings that ain't even being occupied, man. City-state buildings, the state buildings, man. They talking about buying that shit up, man, and redeveloping that shit. You see motherfucking condos being built now. They want to just take over all buildings, man, and turn it into, you know, kind of opulent places for people that got money from the Bay Area to rest in Sacramento. But make it, you know, inviting for you and turn some of them office buildings into lofts and shit.
Right,
you
right.
know,
They
to
did
build
that
up.
here.
Yeah, man, build this motherfucker up you know, and because y'all coming, you know, the Bay Area coming over here, man. You got to have money to stay over there, man. You got to have money to stay in the Bay now.
Oh yeah, you
Or
got to.
it's getting like that. And if,
Everything
you know,
costs here. I mean, the restaurants, property, everything. Everything is at a high, very high here.
yeah.
That's just like right now. I'm getting $100 worth of fuel because the fuel is like $5.20. So I just need this to make sure, put me at a half a tank, and make sure I can get out of town tomorrow. If I go to Sac or if I go to Watsonville, whatever, I can buy some cheaper fuel up there. I don't even want to feel like,
$5, man.
or it's
God
5 something here.
damn.
Yeah, 5 something here.
That is ridiculous.
Exactly.
That's ridiculous how they charge gas in California, man.
Kente, I hold you responsible. Kente, I hold you responsible for having Princess Odelia over here longer than she was supposed to be.
I know, Jay. I had to just let her know who's in charge.
Yeah,
I
but
told her, I said, I got something for your mind, body, and your soul. And she stayed.
But by doing that, you made the rest of us have to suffer.
Well, the show had to go on, Jay.
Gathers.
See, the only thing that was here was just me. Hey, wasn't nobody here. I'd have been the Kente show. You know, it'd have been Babylon Falling.
Why you lathering me, Mitchie?
Because you said the
Good
word
sound
suffer.
well.
We were made to suffer.
Yeah,
It's
you know,
not
good
pleasant.
sound well.
King Fred enjoyed it. He's on a power.
It wasn't
Look at him.
The shrill voice is just too much. It's just stop now.
She kind of calmed down with it though, Jay. She didn't go.
I didn't see that part. That part.
Really...
What I heard, I left because it was just too much. She was rat-a-tat-tatting.
I know she's reluctant with any guidance to men. Anything you said where you tell her to do or asked her to do, when it comes to a man, she's real. She must have had some.
Well, she set herself up. She came in talking about her titties.
Yeah.
Or expanding about them. Expanding about clothes, and it opened her up. And she said how powerful she felt. And she felt, she was in her 25s. And, oh, man, it was Pandora's box, man. So, this is where you want to go from there. So. But no one else was here.
King Sufficialite not helping.
And Jay, you came in right on time playing the theme song. Oh, man. I might have to give you some money for that one, man.
I am worth it.
I was hoping for some more breasts. Oh, John Hahn. Well, why you didn't say something? Why you gonna have Kente? You gonna talk about I need to watch, but you gonna stick around and listen to how I talk to her. How come you didn't come in and say, now you got power, huh? When she gone. That's how weak you are, Monkey.
That's Monkey.
Yeah, that's Monkey. Monkey's so weak, he can't talk for himself. I remember when I first met you, Monkey, hanging on the fence, on that cyclone fence. He was. He said, yeah, man, that's Monkey right
so
there.
she's talking about Monkey against the cyclone fence when we had the battle of the sexes when Reese said that he could beat in tennis and didn't win one game.
He ain't never played tennis a day in his life.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We knew that when we saw him play, and that's when he brought
brought Roseanne.
But not only that though, Jay, that's how, see, that's how white people look at this show. Reese came on here and said, let me just go on here and fuck with these black people. He's a troll, and that's the same thing that Howard doing. They feel that it's a pool of black people and with black thought. It's a lot of black thought in these conversations that's on the show. So they feel that with all the thought that's going, the energy of our thinking, that they can change this, or they're going to stick around and be influencers. They're going to be the influencers. Reese thought he can influence us, and that's why it's beautiful that you stick around with us, Mary. That's why I call you my Patty Hearst. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna give you your flowers now. I'm gonna give you your flowers now. You just don't recognize how powerful you are, Patty.
Yeah.
You tell the truth on.
I'm gonna tell you what's so funny. Well, one of the funniest things that ever happened was when you told Reese that you and Mary were writing a song together. You were writing Mary Had a Little Later. And Reese said, "Hey, my man, you're talking to my wife." He called you my man. Hey, my man. And that's what he and that's what he did. That's when he first went on his ass kicking tour. And that's when Potter called it the ass kicking tour.
Jay had hurt him so much because it was just so fitting, to say we was writing Mary Had a Little Lamb, that he actually said, "So you're saying you was at my wife's house?" I'm like, and everybody know I'm in California and he's in New York. Right. So he's gonna reach way over there and say, "Oh, okay. Now you're gonna talk about you. So you was at my wife's house while I was here." I said, "Oh man, you some motherfucking joke, man." That motherfucker wanted to fight me, man, on that. That was gonna be the premise of the Kick-Ass tour. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about. I said, "Man, you stupid, man." That shit was fun though. But that's what Howard is, man. They want to be influencers, man.
Yeah, well, yeah, Howard. But Howard is so low brow. He's so low on the totem pole. He don't count. Reese, at least, Reese had some value to him. Howard has no value. Like he's just an irritant. He's not like there's no valuation on him. You know what I mean? It's not
No
like
substance.
you say. Yeah, it's just real light, and he's so mad. Like he's mad because we know it, and because we know it, it irks the inside of his butthole. Like his butthole is just irritating. And that's why he comes on the show, and that's why he writes the little emails and stuff. I like reading them because it tickles me. If he was in a group, it'd be Howard and the butt tickle.
And he stays on past midnight to listen to the show. And then that means in the daylight, when he's up, he's dissecting our emails. He's looking at our Facebook pictures. He's looking at all our pictures and going through all our mail.
He said, he said he went through the transcript. He's reading. We are taking up a large portion of his day. So and we don't know how long Howard got left. Because he's falling apart at the seams as we speak.
And he opening up so much to us, though.
And then he sent me, I told him I would send him some money, right? So he sends me, he sends me his Cash App thing. Put your money where your mouth is, but you got to call me Daddy. I'm not just sending you money. I'm sending you money when you call me Daddy. Daddy, when you send this, can you send me this money, Daddy? Then I may send him 5 or 10.
Ah, man. That's cool.
Damn, you said $5 or $10.
Yeah, I may send him 5 or 10. But he gotta let me know I'm his daddy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he gotta ask his daddy for what he wants. you know.
Yeah.
Has
Yeah.
anybody
He gotta
heard
ask
from
his
who's the lady that used to come on here with him, the older lady? What's her name? Has anybody heard from her?
cat.
Yeah.
No.
I wonder if she's okay, if she's still alive.
OJ remind me of that big fat dude that used to come on here. I think his name was Mike or something. Big fat Mike. He was a big fat dude, man, that come on the show. Boy. Oh man, it was so many motherfuckers that came on here that just did shit, man. It's a trip. It's a good thing you stuck around though, Mary. I'm telling you. And then,
Well, thank you.
of course, there she is.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, chocolate? I always like to see you when I see
I
you.
realize I'm a lot like my daddy. Just a little more organized. So I got, I save change for some reason. So when my
Good
died
thing to do.
and we were going through his house, I found this big old thing of change and I gave it to Andres, had over $1,000 in it. And I'm looking at, I just went in the other part of my house to get something. And I got like jars of change, but they're all like, I got quarters, nickels, dimes, pennies.
I do that shit
Just
too,
saving.
Jay. You know what
I do
goes through
too.
my
I got little
mind?
mason jars filled with different denominations.
It makes me think of the Jew in me. Because that's how the Jews stack their pennies, man. If you stack your change like that, man, you'll see how much money you actually accumulate for you to stack change like that, man. Just to stack it there, that's discipline like that. Just go and putting your change in that motherfucking water bottle, big water bottle container or something.
Yeah.
Or jars.
I have jars that you can take the top off,
Right. That's a good thing though, man.
I'm sending Monkey his CD out. I'm getting it ready for them to send it out tomorrow.
Yes, thank you. And did you get my note about our sister Janet Marie?
I
number
know. I seen
27?
Janet Marie. You
Number
gotta wait till
27.
we get to 20.
Yeah,
She gotta
send me
wait
the
till we get
information, Snitchy. Send me the
Yeah.
information.
All
Do
right.
you got 25 available? Number 25?
25? Yeah.
Okay, I like to be 25. How much is it?
50.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that now.
All right, number 25.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Wait, what are y'all buying spots for? You got a football pool? I mean, a basketball pool or something going on?
No, sister, it's the Story of Love collection.
I know. I didn't know it was happening.
And it's available
Oh.
now to King family members at $50. When it goes online, it shall be $100.
Okay.
Monkey is number 17, right? Yep.
Yes, please. Yes.
I got him right here.
Thank you.
So you get a whole little package. It's a picture, book, CD. It's a limited edition CD, Mary. So it's a limited
very
edition
nice.
CD. It's numbered on the back. So you have, and you get a certificate of authentication. I'll sign it. Only 500 of
Take
these will be made.
You take change?
Huh?
She asked if you take
Oh, yeah.
change. Yep.
I know a few girls that do something strange for a little change.
Calm down.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
Yeah, man. Tonight's gonna be the first. I thought they was gonna be playing basketball last night, but they starting tonight. This is when shit gonna start meaning something, I guess.
To our sister Mary, King's official, I says he believes our sister Cat is on social media still, so he's checking into it and he'll let us know.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Fish.
Really?
It'll be good to get her back to see her take on him. Her take on the crazy man.
It seemed like she would be around if she was still here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she probably don't
Didn't
want
no
you to see
one
what
really
she looks
run
like.
Cat away, did they?
It was a
You ran
StreamYard
her
switch
away.
up.
No, me and Cat was kind of cool.
It
No,
was
you
it
caught.
was the StreamYard
You
thing.
told her she had a wrinkled kitty cat.
Yeah, but she liked that though. She liked that. I called her wrinkles.
I don't know if she liked
Tony
that.
Griggs is writing to
Yeah,
you.
she did. She like, you know, she liked to talk. She
Report
liked to
me.
talk. Jay, she liked to talk that kind of talk with us men. She talked that talk, but then she talked that kind of talk, man. She go there. She'll go there for a minute with you on that conversation. I mean, you know.
Well, Melania just kind of let you know what kind of woman Donald Trump was into. He wasn't opposed to, wifing a prostitute.
Turning hoes into housewives.
Yeah. Now, Kente, remember when Reese, when he got with Rosie, you started writing songs with Rosie, and then you wrote "Ring Around the Rosie."
Yeah,
Remember
ring
that?
around the road. And that's when he put a ring around her. That's when he married her. You got to put a ring. You put a ring on it.
You wrote "Ring Around the Rosie," and that's when he got really pissed. And then remember, he was going on part 2 of the ass kicking tour, and
Hey, but I was
remember?
shagging his balls, and he liked that line when I said that. He just used that part. But I was shagging his balls when he said, "I never played tennis in my life." Remember he said that? I was right there.
Yeah.
I said, "Reese, I can't believe you saying that right now."
Yep.
I'm the one he was saying. I'm like the first one he said it to, man. He was like, man, because she was kicking his ass. She was kicking his ass, so he had to just break down and said, "Man, I never played tennis before in my life." I said, "Oh, Reese, man, he's an asshole." It was people betting. He had
You said we're
motherfuckers betting on
disappointed
it.
in you, Reese.
Yeah.
I wasn't disappointed in him. I thought he did the right thing. Took that ass whooping like a man.
King Tony, King's official out is asking, are you ready to denounce Trump? He also, what did you say to our sister, Dr. Princess? Where did you say? Where did that go? But she didn't answer it. Where is that? Where is that? Yeah, he asked Dr. Princess, I know, sister. Lathers, I think Lathers saw that. He chuckled, but he didn't read it. What Chocolate Peach said, what sister said, but Keeks official, I asked Dr. Princess to rebuke your president and his administration. That's the message that is needed. Because Plankton asked her what was her message, and she overlooked it. But yes, sister, I saw that, and I think Lather's seen that too. And then I think he chuckled, but he didn't say nothing. He didn't read it aloud. I was glad.
What saw what?
Sister said, "Girl, bye," and you seemed
Oh,
to
yeah.
chuckle like, yeah, but you didn't read it.
And I laughed at her, girl, bye.
Yeah. But you know how you can get Lathers. You'll just go on and blurt it out, man. Let me read that comment. Yeah. The plaintiff got the nerve to tell her she'd been there for an hour, though she said she was leaving.
Yeah, like I used to do you.
Yeah, like you do a lot of us.
Yeah, I do a lot of y'all like that.
We gonna start doing you like that.
Oh, I
Get
know I
ready for
can't
it.
do you like that,
We'll
Chocolate.
start
That's why I
tomorrow.
put you back there in percussion. You got too much. I wouldn't even go try and put nothing over your eye. I'm talking when I say them, the rest of them, Chocolate, not you. I know I couldn't pull that. I know I won't look at that long finger. Ugh, boy. I don't even want to talk about what you said you do with that finger now. You need to quit showing that finger. And don't be snitchy. You know what's going
Who's
on.
that? Hold on. King Bernard. Sorry, I see you. No, I don't. No, no, you're on stage, King Bernard.
Y'all.
Delight.
Love you.
Thank
Plankton,
you.
Plankton, I'm going to text you. I need you to cooperate and confirm your address, okay? I need cooperation.
Girl, you know all about me. Don't be acting like you doing something new.
I know it's the same address, but I'm thorough because I keep
You always
details.
be talking that talk. You know everything about me. What are you talking about? You know more than I
about
know.
your address right now.
You know, it's amazing how much you know about me. I don't
We've
even
been around
fight
each
it
other
no
for
more.
years.
I actually thought that I was gonna be with you. I'm like, God dang, is I'm supposed to be with her or something?
We're going to be in the back.
Really?
We're going to be in the back.
Gosh, dude, I mean, would I be dumb to get rid of her? I was thinking that shit. Because I was told, this is how I was told.
What got you out of that thinking?
I had to recall. I got a button called recall, what I'm dealing with. I be wearing Jay. See this right here? I got a rubber band I push like this and I pop myself to bring me back. About what I'm dealing with. I wear a rubber band. Then I pop myself and make me and say, oh man, you know you dealing with a dodo bird.
The dodo bird has been extinct.
Just like Jay, how you know you
nearly
be
400
you
years,
know when
sir.
you be giving in to Ali and you be arguing with your W. Get you a rubber band. You get you a rubber band and wear it, man, and you pop yourself when you find yourself just breaking that habit and just let him go on.
Monkey Bato, I'm gonna break your window. How about that, sir?
The fact that you made him Pinocchio was just funny to me. And then the plywood.
Yeah, and he accepted. He know what he
Pinocchio
is.
going wild.
And then he go Pinocchio go what? That's when he came and took over the third hour power. Oh, he really was on one.
And this is the funniest thing that I do every day. This is why I think I'm so healthy.
Fucking with the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, ain't shit else on, man. Fuck, you know.
Now you gotta get your right dose.
People come together. Most enjoyable.
It's funny how many people watch and listen.
Yeah.
And
trip you out, don't it?
Yeah. Yeah, they really.
Yeah, motherfuckers done told me about the theme song. That's why I said I might have to pay you, man.
Well, King Fred is awake from his power nap. Welcome back, King Fred.
Where is Dre at?
So
on the road again.
Huh?
Dre Dre. And I'm gonna tell you something. Dre is getting fatter by the day.
Look now.
The other day, he almost didn't fit on
Damn,
the
JB.
whole screen.
You
That
gonna be,
was a
you better be
jacket.
careful. You eating
That's
all
that
that.
kind of work. That's that kind of
Yep.
work, Bernard, huh?
But you gotta watch.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, but
like
you see right here, I have cucumbers, and
Yeah.
I have what do you call this fruit? Kiwi. Cucumbers and
Hmm.
I have kiwi and cucumbers. You can't be sitting up in there eating, chips and yeah. So
no
snack,
Dre.
get them.
Dre likes to stop and get tacos.
No, you can't do that.
I've been on the
No.
phone with him several times where he stops and gets tacos.
Mm-mm.
Oh, so
And
Bernard,
that,
I
yeah.
can actually speak freely now.
When he say
So
he's
yeah,
stopping to get
I
a taco,
figured.
that's something else, Mary. You don't know what he's talking about.
No, I can hear no. I can hear him ordering it. So I know how many tacos he's ordering and what he's getting on them tacos.
So I figured that
Mm.
if I can pass the background check to get a firearm, I can pass the background check to be a dispatcher with
Right,
OPD.
right. I know a guy that was about to get hired, and
Hmm.
somebody called. It was like a family dispute, and somebody called on him,
Hmm.
and it was just that they didn't get arrested or anything, and that disqualified them. So they're a little tight, but as long as you don't have nothing crazy, that's a
Yeah,
good job. They looking for us right now. They looking for us in the police department. They looking for us all over. Dispatch Oakland is trying to. So I wish I mean, if I was younger and no background, I definitely would. You're at the right
because
age, man.
the salary starting at 103,000. That's pretty good. Plus,
Do
no,
they
like,
do they
That's
go through
fair
a
for
whole
the Bay
background
Area.
check like the federal government does though? Because like I was gonna
yes.
apply for a dispatcher job here too with 911, but really, first of all, I don't know how I feel about working with the police, considering the fact that I have my extracurricular activities.
Yeah,
Um,
they do the whole background check and everything, but I've already passed that background check before because I used to work for the USDA.
oh, okay.
So I
Yeah,
already have a level A1 security clearance in my background.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, I know I can pass a background. Like, I don't have any criminal record aside from when I was a juvenile, but um, and that's sealed. I mean, I guess if they want to look at it, they can. But shit, that was 40,
They
almost
won't
40
look
years
at
ago.
that. They won't look at that. They're looking for, just like in Oakland right now. They're looking for policemen. We're looking for policemen that are from the Bay Area, from Oakland, from
Hmm.
Richmond. They want you to be from here, so you can understand. That outsourcing is not working. You
Right.
you get a
Yeah.
guy from you get a guy from somewhere else, and he comes into Oakland. You think he's on another planet. He doesn't understand it.
Well, like the police chief they had that came from Texas, that then left us and went to Fremont. Hey Fred, I like that setup. That bar setup and everything looks good. I like that.
I'm doing my playlist for my first 2 hours.
For traffic jams?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I have from 2 to 4, I'm just playing music. So it's good music. Y'all don't know nothing about this. It's Bobby Humphreys.
Oh,
Beyond what you can get to.
I know the phone is blowing up now behind Lathers.
What's happening?
Folks want information about the CD.
Her phone keeps whistling.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry. Let me go on.
No, that's what it. I'm just laughing at it.
Yeah, you did King's Fish a lot. King's Fish a lot said, King, told you I was bringing Bobby Humphreys this morning to the neighborhood. And now he's going to be on traffic jams.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Nobody know how that's gonna happen. Two lovely people know themselves.
Oh, I need a vacation.
I know that's right, sister.
Well, my brother and my sister-in-law, they're doing. Her family is doing a Super Bowl cruise for next year, and my brother was like, "I need you to get on this." So he sent me the information. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the Super Bowl cruise next year.
Nice. Where are they cruising to?
They're leaving out of Galveston, Texas, to Cozumel and the Island Rotan, which is part of. I forget where it's part of, but it's called the Island Rotan. I've been on that same route. I never took it out of Texas. I took it out of Florida, out of New Orleans. But it's a nice little cruise, and it's on the bigger one of the newer bigger ships, the Carnival Jubilee.
Oh, I read in hold on. Who? Okay, Bible study. Okay. Oh, sorry, sister. So I read that there's going to be an even newer Carnival cruise ship coming next year. Is it that one or is it a?
No, it's the one right.
Name.
It's the one right before that one. So the one that we're going on is the one that came out recently called the Jubilee.
Okay.
But I forget the name of the newer one that's coming out.
Yeah, I forgot also, but I seen it.
And then I didn't realize today would have been my 15th wedding anniversary.
You push me. You push.
So Lathers, if you agree, shall we retire backstage for the day, sir?
Yes.
You are the only. Okay, wonderful. Would you do us the honors to our sister Chocolate Peach to sign us off, please?
She don't sign nobody off. I'm going to sign us off. Good night, everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow from the Kings in the morning.
Get on camera and do it, Fred.
Yeah, come back to the camera.
Since you don't want me to do it, you get on camera.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is not a woman show. This is a Mr. King show. Y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Come on back here in the back and we go get buck naked. Have a great day, y'all.
See how you act, Lathers?